All right, man. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Big salute to everybody in the UGC. That's the underground community. Y'all take the time, go to my homepage, click the channels tab, and subscribe to all of my brothers in the UGC click. Man, we got some topics we're gonna cover today. Appreciate everybody that's joining the live stream. Everybody that's gonna catch the playback. A shout out to y'all. If you like today's content, smash the like button. If not, hit the thumbs down. For the ones that hit the thumbs down, you know, y'all motherfuckers is gonna be in the minority. We get more likes than dislikes over here, so it's all good. But we back, man. It's been a minute. So cover these topics, man. I want to make sure my audio is straight before I really get it in using this bootleg ass laptop once again. Shout out to my niggas coming in the UGC, out TBA, Salmon Shaw. Good morning to y'all, man. Boxing Monster. Okay, no doubt. Audio straight. All right, for sure. So let me just warm this shit up, man. Sent the link out already to my brothers. But first on the topic is he can't sell. We've been hearing that a lot. What particularly I heard that from Errol Spence. He said that in the interview that he did with Barbershop Conversations. And Barbershop Conversations asked him something about the fight, and he said he can't sell. He said Sean Porter ain't got no home. He Errol Spence said that he could sell more in Ohio than Sean Porter can. He was talking this shit. That's one thing about Errol, man. Especially like lately, Errol been talking his shit. You know, so that's why somebody like Errol Spence or Keith Thurman or Deontay Wilder, guys that now I'm not saying Errol Spence is the most outspoken person, but when he is talking, man, he'll talk that shit. He'll talk down on certain fighters. We've heard the guy say, "I'm the boogeyman, free smoke," and now it went from boogeyman, free smoke to these niggas can't sell. You know, and is that where it's come down to, man? You know, we only going to see good fights when these opponents are able to sell. Because it seems like if they can't sell shit, fight ain't gonna get made. Um, I mean, you just look at the fights that's being made now, man. It gotta make sense. It's all about, well, can this person sell? You know, what's up, IBFP, man? I've heard a lot about you, bro. Salute. Welcome to the live stream, bro. Welcome to the live stream, man. You come back, bro. I'll put that blue suit on you. Put that wrench. So yeah, I definitely been hearing a lot about you, man. Keep doing your thing. Shout out to everybody that puts up content, man. But he can't sell. That seems like that's the revolving theme now in boxing. I miss it when they used to just be like, I'm the best, and I want to prove I'm the best versus any competition. And this is why the fanboys is going to be attacking somebody like a Roy Jones, because Roy Jones, man, is just keeping it 100. Roy Jones is keeping it 100 about what he sees. And see, that's the thing about it. Like I've been watching too. I've been watching Mike Tyson's uh, hot boxing podcast. Cool little podcast, man. And hearing Tyson talk about certain things uh, in the sport of boxing, I mean, he keeps it real on a lot of this stuff too. Like it was just more at that time period. It was more about if they say you the goods, if you're a champion, I gotta fight you. That was Tyson mentality. Like is I need to get that work. If there's anybody that they think can beat me out there, put me in front of him and watch what I do to him. Nowadays, you put an opponent in front of these champions, they like, oh, he can't sell. You know, has he been on pay per view? It's ridiculous, man. We can't see great fights no more, man. Without them worried about how much they can sell. You know, I mean, I believe that that's a strong reason why we had this delay. Even though I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, it wasn't that long between Errol Spence and Sean Porter's last fight," but uh, I think that it took a little bit of time because of money, this money situation, man. This pay per view shit, you know. So I mean, I didn't seen Errol Spence change up, bro. You know, we say that a lot on UGC, man. Keep the same energy, you know, and that's not taking nothing away from Errol's skills and what he can possibly do in that ring because he got a lot still to prove to me. I know you fanboys, y'all convinced he's the heir apparent. You know, he's the best to ever do it, probably to some of you fanboys. You know, but to me, he got to do more. I don't mind giving Errol Spence that elite stamp as soon as I see him get in there with top competition. But when he starts saying stuff like, this dude can't sell, this, that, and the other, that's irrelevant shit. What's up, Unbiased?
What's going on, man? How's everything?
Pretty good, man. Just glad to be back and be able to do this morning live stream. That's my element. I'd rather do this shit early, you know?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you, man. So, what's the topics for today?
We got a few topics, man. First on the list is he can't sell. We've been hearing that a lot. Um, it seems like when it's a great fight, a fight that really fans want to see, it sucks that a lot of times we can't see it or it'll marinate too long because of this he can't sell quote. Like, hey, this dude, how many pay-per-views can he sell? Can he sell this many tickets? And it's like we have transitioned from the best fighting the best to, well, this guy he ain't doing this guy's numbers, or he's not a pay-per-view fighter, he can't sell. And as a result, we're being robbed of some great fights or being delayed great fights all because of this he can't sell type of thing. Also, Spence versus Alvarez, I feel like that's a fantasy fight, man. I don't think that fight will happen. Definitely not no time soon. I don't think that Errol Spence is going to entertain that fight, man. Maybe I'm wrong,
I
but
I I think he's low key clout chasing a bit because
that's me too. I think so.
because let's be real. I mean, even if somebody look to me, even if the interviewer tells you, oh, what do you think about fighting a Canelo Alvarez? Would you do it? And then you go ahead and you say, oh, I'll fight him. I'd beat him, or I'll fight Triple G, because Earl Spence has been doing that. He said he could beat Triple G, and he'd definitely fight Canelo. So
Hmm.
when you're saying stuff like that, and they offer you 20 million to fight Canelo, and you say never take the first offer, they're kind of cloud chasing because you're not really going to sit down and negotiate. So I mean, I don't see how
Mm.
it's not cloud chasing. Plus, you keep saying it now. You keep saying it. You're not. It's not like there's no interviewers around, and you're on Instagram saying that you could beat him. This is not the first time. He did this months ago too. That he'd fight Canelo on
Hmm.
Instagram. So it goes back to him clout chasing. I don't think that he actually really will fight Canelo Alvarez. And if he does fight a Canelo Alvarez, he's probably looking for retirement. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's if you're gonna face Canelo Alvarez, that's the cash out. You like to me, it's like you ready to cash out because you know. And then when you was talking, I'm sitting there thinking about Canelo Alvarez. Um, I've never now I could be wrong. I've never really hear anything from Canelo's side of he's not gonna fight this guy because he can't sell. Now it might be because a guy might not have fought um, good competition for him to even like flinch. Like people bringing up Jamal Charlo a lot facing Canelo Alvarez. Not only can he not sell compared to Canelo, but it's just like who have you fought? You know, I think it's more of a who are you? Who have you fought? What type of credibility am I going to get for beating you? More than it is, I'm not going to fight you because you can't sell. Because what he fought Rocky Fielding. Who the fuck is that? He's fought quite a few, quite a few people where they're not the most like he fought Arislandi Laura. He fought Austin Trout. I mean, and this is when Canelo Alvarez was still Canelo Alvarez. Canelo can sell by his damn self. He's really a pay-per-view star. He don't have to have that proper dance partner for it to be a big event. Canelo Alvarez is an event in itself. This is why he has the richest contract in sports history. This is why he's able to generate 30 million in his last fight to face Danny Jacobs. Like,
He's on his Floyd shit right now. Like people want to say that he's not like Floyd. Okay, I mean, granted, Floyd is he has made and generated the most money,
mm-hmm,
but since Floyd has left,
mm-hmm.
Canelo has taken his place, and people don't want to accept that, and they hate that.
Why
That,
don't
that,
you?
that
Why do you think they don't want to accept that, bro?
because the cash cow doesn't look like us. That's why.
Mm,
And that's a simple truth. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's Mexican. They don't like that. I don't have a problem with it. I honestly have never understood the hate for Canelo Alvarez, but I think that that's more insecurities for these guys that when their fighter loses against them, they get upset and they can't handle it. So
right, right. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. I just added the homie out TBA. Link is sent in the Hangouts to all my brothers in the UDC Click. Make sure once again y'all take the time to go to my homepage, click the channels tab, and subscribe to all my brothers in the UDC Click, man. Shout out to LTBA Boxer Talk who just came on. What's up, my bro?
Man, what's poppin', man? Shout out to my nigga, the Black Horseman. Nigga, glad this nigga finally back in the mornings. Goddamn, Black.
I know,
Shit.
bro.
hey,
Nigga be
catch up.
waking up every morning looking, hoping, and a wishing, and a wishing, and a hoping. Shout out to my nigga Unbiased, you understand me? Shout out to the whole UGC clique, man.
Yeah,
Y'all know how we coming. The underground community, we a serious wave.
Hey,
yeah,
let me shout out IBFP real quick in the chat, man. Salute to you, brother.
yeah. I've been hearing a
Shout out
lot
to
about him, so I
IBFP.
just, you know,
And look, you know what's crazy? I know y'all thinking, oh, IOTBA, oh, we say Earl Spence, oh, he finna come over here. No, I ain't coming over here to do none of that. Because
Yeah,
let's
low key, I was thinking that low key. I'm
no,
not gonna lie.
no,
nigga,
no,
hey,
no,
nigga, you know we with that smoke, bro. So talk your
no, but it
shit,
ain't, but real,
LTBA.
but
Talk your shit.
no, I know I talk that shit, but at the end of the day, fam, it's like, that's great points that's being made. And one thing about the truth, that's something that you can't deny. And that's where a lot of people get caught up at.
Yeah,
Niggas be trying to deny the truth just to, like Roy Jones made a great point. Like when Roy Jones done did everything in boxing, fam. It's like when that nigga talk, nigga, if you ain't listening, you a stoop. And it's just Earl do got a lot more to do, fam.
yeah.
He
and,
do
and
it.
that and that's not taking nothing away from his skills, because y'all know, as much as I criticize and say certain things like he ain't proved it to me yet, this, that, and the other, you don't hear me come up here and criticize really his fighting ability. Like I'll listen to like Unbiased, like that's my nigga. Like he'll say shit like he closes his eyes like when he gets hit and certain things. So he'll break shit down to where it make me think like, oh, okay, well I got to pay more attention to what he's saying when it comes to stuff like that. But I don't really have a problem. Like I really think Errol Spence can scrap, but based on who you fought, I can't put that elite stamp on you yet. So to me, you got to do more. You got to be, yeah, you need to be the Sean Porter. You need to be the Bud Crawford. You need to be the Keith Thurman for me to be like, okay, yeah, nigga, you elite because guess what? You beat all the top guys in your division. Canelo Alvarez is elite. He's beating top guys in his divisions. I mean, I'm hearing shit
Right.
about he possibly want to go up and face goddamn Kovalev. Like, it seems like he is once he accomplishes a milestone, he like, fuck, what else can I do? What else can I add? What more can I add to my legacy so that my shit can be set apart from everybody else? And based on what the unbiased said, like people mad and shit that Canelo Alvarez, they trying to say he not Floyd. Hey man, he is the next Floyd. Like he is the cash cow. He paid the cost to be the boss, to pick and choose who can fight. And I think like there's a certain point where you can get to that where you can pick and choose and it's acceptable.
Hell
But
yeah.
not a fucking Errol Spence. Not a
No,
not it's certain fighters that just can't do that yet.
I
And
think,
that's what I don't like. Is
but I
fighters.
think, but I think
Yeah, go ahead.
Canelo is the only fighter who could do that in boxing right now, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a very, very small list that can do that shit. But Canelo Alvarez, that's the only name that just pops up, you know what I mean, right away in my mind for somebody who deserves to pick and choose who the fuck he want to fight. He's fighting everybody, man. You
Earl
know,
need to stay away
challenging
from
himself.
Canelo. He need to stay away from Canelo. I don't know, like what
I'm
I
gonna
ain't.
say I'm gonna say this, man. All them Texas fighters need to stay away from Canelo. Jermel,
But I'm gonna say
Jermel,
this though. But I'm gonna say,
Jamal, and,
but,
Jamel,
but
Jamal,
and
unbiased.
Spence.
Laura.
But unbiased. I'm gonna say this. I give Earl Spence a greater chance than any one of them Charlo boys.
Mm, I don't
Yeah,
have
I
a problem
think
with that.
I think Spence is more is technically gifted than
Right,
Jamal.
he is technically,
So
yeah.
I could say that. It's just a size difference for
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I just like they say why is and I've been speaking on this too. They don't like the fact that if it ain't black, you know what I'm saying, it's the champ or it's just running shit, then it's a problem.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing about it, man. That's why UDC is just such a unique platform, and our wave is different, like you say, our TBA, because we're not approaching this shit from a racial bias and a narrative that we're trying to push. I'm gonna just speak what's real to me. Bias gonna speak what's real to him. Our TBA gonna speak what's real to him. Jalik the leader. Um, of course, we have some little lame niggas that used to be down with the clique, but they doing other shit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, UGC is a platform that we focus on the real shit. You know, if it's a white fighter out here or a lighter complected fighter and they that motherfucker, I'm gonna be like, hey, that's he that dude, he that dude. And this black fighter can't fuck with him. This black fighter can't fuck with him. If that make me a coon to you niggas, then so be it. I don't give a fuck.
I
You
don't know
know,
if you
but
seen. I don't know if you seen my interview I did with Corey Spence the other day, but Corey Spence say Canelo Alvarez don't fight like no Mexican.
no, hell no, he don't fight like that. He ain't Mexican style. He a Mexican, but he don't fight Mexican style.
He said it ain't gonna be nobody who could beat Canelo. Like, and when a 5-time world champion telling you that, you have to listen to him. You know?
Yeah. And you know what, man? I think damn, I fucking had this topic because I don't be going live too much no more. But I had this topic in my head, whereas niggas just get passed because they black, bro. And me, I don't like just keep my focus totally on complexion, and that's what a lot of niggas do. I'm looking at, okay, who is this person as his character? How does he fight? Who did he fight? How many belts has he won? Is he going up in multiple weight classes? And so I'm looking at all of that. So it's really for me to be a fan of a particular fighter. I kind of got a high standard. Like you can't be you can't be no fuck nigga. You can't be out here doing Tatiana dances and acting like you gonna kiss another nigga at the club and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like I got different standards of for me to be like, okay, I'm a fan of this individual because like back in the day, 70s, 80s, these champions carried themselves a certain way because they knew they wasn't just fighting for themselves and they were trying to set an example for a culture, you know, or for the American, you know, America as a whole. Like they wanted to be the face of America, you know, as that champion for that particular time until they get dethroned. But these fighters ain't doing that. So I'm not going to just be a fan or fanboy of a fighter just because he wear a lot of jewels, anklets and shit like that, and wear the designer clothes and got the ice water fade and shit like that. Like nigga, that don't impress me. And I think that that's what a lot of the fanboys and shit gravitate to because they programmed by that shit, by what they see somebody who look important, somebody who look rich, who look. But I'm looking at like, well, this nigga out here doing Tatiana dances and shit. He out here wearing skinny jeans. This nigga out here wearing anklets. This nigga out here doing this and this. So that's disqualified, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck about the complexion, but I don't know. That's my little rant about that. I think niggas get a pass to just do anything if they meet that complexion for that individual's connection. You know.
Yeah,
No,
I agree, man. Because I remember when Triple G versus Brandon Adams was made, everybody was in an uproar saying that's a cherry pick. Oh man, Triple G is picking
Mm.
cherries again, and Jamal Charlo gets the fight. It's a good fight.
yep,
Oh yeah, this will be a great fight for him at home. He's gonna do it up, good for Texas or whatever people are saying. And the dude went in there and couldn't land shit on a reality TV star, and everybody's now giving him a pass, saying, "Oh well, it was a good fight. Brandon Adams is just very underrated." Like what? Man,
Wow.
Triple G would have stopped Brandon Adams in about 4 rounds, and we all know that.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I
But
thought that
Char,
same shit. Like, man, Triple G would have stopped that dude.
and that's what's crazy, bro. It's to me like this, like Black said. Let me piggyback off that. Cuz said these niggas start wearing these Jews and shit. They start doing all this other shit. It's like they get comfortable, fam. And that's why I was saying on my video the other night. It felt like the Charlos have peaked. It don't feel like
Mm.
they can get no better than what they are. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
Yeah.
like if you smoke cigarettes when you growing up, it'll stunt your growth if you're doing any type of smoking and stuff. And I think the lifestyle just got to these guys to where, if they had any more room for they could peak some more, they would. But that lifestyle that they started living, these Jews partying and living it up, it stunted that. And I don't think them guys could get any more better than what they is now.
Mm. Hey, to stay on that topic, you can answer this question, LTBA, because that shit crazy. Salute to you, bro. Matter of fact, you've been back a few times. Let me add you moderator. Already made IBFP a moderator. One of my niggas give you a stamp, bro. Hey, this you in there like somewhere. I'm biased, gave you the stamp. He said, Batshit Crazy just said, we as black men, how y'all feel about this pro-black agenda being perpetrated in boxing now? I think it hurts the sport, bro. I think it really just hurts the sport. Um, like I would prefer it be country bias more than race. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, Canelo Alvarez is an American champion. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm. Canelo,
Yeah,
he a what?
American champion.
What do you mean by that?
Is he in America?
Is he in America?
Yeah.
I mean, he be between San Diego and Mexico.
Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. My point, me bringing that up is if somebody is an American champion, I don't give a fuck if you Chinese, if you Mexican, if you Puerto Rican or whatever. If say you was born in America and you know like it ain't even about all that. I just to answer your question, batshit crazy. I think it's just hurting the sport, man. It's hurting the sport. It just makes people not keeping it real, man. A lot of the black fans have become fake, man, because they're here to try to protect the other black fighters that's not trying to hold up the torch like the other champions that came before them. You know, um, really, to be honest with you, Sugar Ray probably want to shit all over these niggas, but he got a job. Uh, what you call it? Andre Ward probably will want to shit all over these niggas, but he got a job. Lennox Lewis would probably want to shit all over these niggas, but he got a job. Roy Jones, I think he probably unemployed, so he gonna talk that real shit. Like I just feel like they are like Mike Tyson saying a heartbeat, like, man, these motherfuckers soft. It can't even they wouldn't be able to walk down the street, you know what I'm saying, on my block coming up because these niggas does not cut the same. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's I just think it just hurts the sport, man. That this black agenda that they perpetrating out here, it ain't helping shit. It's not helping us get the best fights. and it goes into that first part of the topic. He can't sell, and it's making it all about money and not about legacy, and that's what I
Same,
noticed.
and you know what? A lot of them niggas cloud chasing too, talking about Earl is ready for Canelo. Nigga, stop that shit. It's
Mm.
just like us spitting on everything that Canelo done ever did, fam. Man, y'all
I
know
mean,
Earl. Say, but Black, you know Earl is my nigga. And you know I'm riding with him 100% if he fight Canelo. But I just can't sit up here and say if Earl go from 147 to 160 to fight that fucking beast in Canelo, that he just gonna win. I can't do that.
mm,
Hey, and
I mean,
IOTBA, man, it hurts your credibility when you say
right,
things like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're doing the right thing, man. Because if like yo, that's like a lot of these fans, man. After they saw Wilder versus Fury, they couldn't bring to themselves to admit, yo, that Wilder lost that fight. Man, as I was watching the fight myself, I was rooting for Wilder to KO Fury, not because of
Yeah,
race,
right.
not because of race, but I just don't like Tyson Fury as a boxer. He kind of pisses me off a little bit because it's to me it seems like he's clout chasing the depression stuff, and he's a
And
cokehead.
I'm biased.
But
I'm biased. It's only certain fighters too who get passes. Like
right,
they give Earl passes, they give Wilder passes.
yeah,
Who else they
yeah,
give passes? They give the Charlos passes. But
Tank,
niggas Tank, but niggas like Keith Thurman, boy, he don't get no pass. They'll sit up here and say Keith Thurman a hoe. They'll call him a bitch.
yeah.
They'll say all this and that about him. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain fighters that get passes, and it's certain fighters that don't, fam. And I don't understand that.
I don't get it either, man. They shit on Tevin Farmer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because he wants to fight Tank Davis. So why are you mad that he wants to test his greatness and fight Tank, who's also a champion? So you guys get pissed at him, call him a bum, call him all the names in the book, but he's a champion that wants to unify. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it.
Mm,
Then they have selective energy for a Dillian White and not
mm,
and want to get pissed and say that Jamal Charlo deserves a shot, but it's the same situation. It's the same
mm.
situation. So that's why it's crazy to me that these guys just have selective energy on who they want to support anyway. So that's why it's kind of weird to even say that it's about race because even the guys that are the same, you know what I mean, that are black, they don't support them because
No,
they
but
just
it is about race though too though.
Mhm.
It is about race because these niggas uh, uh, sit up here and they mad at Canelo now. Like the energy was on Anthony Joshua and they was making it about the white man promoter he was with. You know, okay, Ruiz knocked him the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So that's over with. So now they got to pick their new poison. Oh, so now it's Canelo. Now Earl should fight Canelo. Now all them, if you look at the bullshit they do, they all go with the same message. Like through each video they do, each sit they come up, they go with that same fucking message.
Yes,
right.
Nigga,
sir.
Earl don't need to fight no Canelo. Nigga, why y'all trying? Look, why y'all look? Look, they get Earl more respect than they do Terrence Crawford, fam.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like
why is y'all
somebody
trying
just
to say?
said, like
Okay.
boss, like Trav just said about the Tevin Farmer, it's because he with a white man. So you can be darker than motherfucking oil, but if you connected to a white guy, they'll shit on you. But then when somebody bring up shit like Wilder's
So they Finkel.
managed by Shelly Finkel, then these niggas crickets,
Yeah.
Say,
cricket status.
why they trying to take that money out of Terrence Crawford pocket? What they got against that nigga? Why y'all
What
trying to
what you
put?
mean by that? Take money out of his
Because
pocket.
they trying to take money out of his pocket by saying Earl fight Canelo. Now they trying to create this new narrative. When Earl at 147, him and Crawford is the big time fight. That's where it's basically an even fight. Either you're gonna be on this side or that side because it's so much even. But now they want to push this narrative for Earl to fight Canelo.
Hey, yeah, unbiased. Let me ask you this question because this is kind of along the same line what we're talking about. Do you think that now, like I know that these certain fighters they have their own advisors and people that advise them on decisions that they can make for their career, their legacy, and all of that. But this is fucking 2019, man. Do you think that these fighters, a lot of these fighters nowadays, are advised by the fans?
Yes, yeah, I do, man. It's funny because Deontay Wilder was in one interview and he was like, you know what, a lot of the LDBC they tell me, what's going on and what the fans think. So he bas-
Wow.
he bases his decisions on the talking points of the LDBC, and even their leader, I'm not even gonna say names, was said that I didn't want to call Wilder because I don't want to influence his decision making. So if that,
Wow.
to me, that's crazy that you're gonna listen to a boxer. And Earl Spence sometimes reiterates what is being said on YouTube in his
Hmm.
interviews when talking about Crawford sometimes. So
Mhm.
that to me leads me to believe that he's listening to some interviews too, man. So
I
I
mean,
bet.
I had to ask that question because like social media, it's like what they say, the double-edged sword. It's a great thing, but it can also be a bad thing because it's so influential. And it's really hard when you're not fighting or you ain't doing nothing. It's really hard for you not to get on your own social media, right? And check what's going on, watch a
Yeah.
video, and all of that shit. Or when you go live, you got certain people in your comments saying certain things, and everybody got an ego. So sometimes if you can let shit go to your head. Somebody might say something who's a fan, and you automatically think that, you know what, yeah, I am that. I am this shit. I am the A side. I don't have to do this because my fans telling me I'm this, that, and the third. But like you said, LTBA, with the situation with Wilder, his fans fucking talked him out of millions.
Million.
Man,
Millions. So it's to me, it just seems like these new era, how you say LTBA, these new era ass niggas, like,
Yeah.
is these new era ass fighters, they are so controlled, and it's like I think that it's just almost like they don't have
hey, I don't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead, bro.
Wilder might be the dumbest athlete in history, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you turn, yeah, you turn. I'm just saying.
This nigga said the word ever, nigga.
Straight up, my
God
boy.
damn, bro.
Say,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
I,
up there, man. He
I
on that
don't know if
list.
y'all ever, boy, say, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this nigga named Johnny Boy Boxing or something.
What is he, a channel or something?
Oh, man, that nigga right there be going in on them niggas.
Johnny Boy Boxing.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Man,
It's
But
like, cuz had me rolling so hard, fam.
but
Bro.
I'm just saying, man, to turn down $120 million,
He was
turn
dumbest
down.
athlete, yeah.
Yeah, man, come on, bro. You turning
All
down
of the,
20.
it's all them channels. That was the
Yeah,
LDBC agenda. And look, you know what's crazy? They know that they fuck Wilder out of millions of dollars like that, bro. They know they did. And that's
wow.
fucked up. That's fucked up. Like I just look, and niggas was telling me, I was telling Wilder bow down. Cuz bow down.
Right,
Niggas
he was.
niggas was coming at me like I was trying to tell niggas to kiss niggas' feet. No, I was like, bow down financially so you could do what Andy Ruiz did, fam.
yeah, and that's
Yeah,
the thing. Like,
exactly.
that's the craziest shit, man. Because the dude was getting offered 20 million to do what he did to Brazil, and he instead took 10 million, or almost 10 million. So I'm like, damn, who told you to do this dumb shit? It could, I mean, Al Heyman. To me, if Al Heyman told him to not take 20 mil, then is he a good advisor?
I think the fans are the advisors now, man.
That's what I'm saying. It got to
That's
be.
why I asked that question, bro. I think that these fighters, a select group of fighters, are advised by fans.
Yeah,
These
you're right.
fans are like just advising these guys and decisions that they make in their career. Golly, man, this is a crazy
Sorry,
fucking
bro,
era, man.
but
New era ass fighters.
No YouTube community could tell me not to take 20 million over 10. I'm
Exactly,
sorry,
bro.
bro.
Exactly.
It's not
You
happening.
know. So I mean, it's just I think that's the truth, man. This is an era now where these new era fighters, they're gonna listen to social media. They're gonna listen to what their fans tell them, and like I said, it's just about the whole narrative have changed, man. It went from, I'm willing to fight anybody in my weight class, prove that I'm the best, to now it's, he can't sell. He can't sell. Why would I take that? No, I need more money. And it'd be more money sometimes 3 or 4 more times than your highest payday, and you're gonna still turn the shit down. You know, and it's crazy, man. I bet you the same people that was telling Deontay Wilder not to take that money when AJ offered it, when his own offered it. I guarantee you, these guys is not even covering how Ruiz is walking around like a god right now, living his best life. Nigga, eating Snickers,
Bro,
sucking on lollipops, meeting all
bro,
the meeting the Mexican president. Just Pillsbury Doughboy beat the fucking unified heavyweight champion of the world, and now he out here like a king, bruh. King. Probably getting the fine. He probably getting the finest, the best of pussy out here all over through the countries, man.
you know
Nigga,
why?
hey,
You know why Black Horseman?
what?
Because he bet on himself.
He bet on his motherfucking self, man. While all these other niggas was listening to YouTube niggas, YouTube fanboys.
That shit. That's crazy.
Sad, bro. It's fucking sad.
Broke ass YouTube niggas. Cause how the fuck niggas who ain't got millions gonna tell another nigga to turn millions down?
I'm gonna tell you niggas like this, man. Hey, you fight. I'm gonna tell you, you professional fighters, man. If you is gonna listen to some YouTube niggas, listen to us, man. We gonna talk some shit about y'all at times, but we gonna tell you the real shit, man. Shit you need to hear, not shit that you want to hear.
Straight
We
up.
gonna tell you quick, nigga. You are not the A side. We gonna tell you
Yep.
quick. You need to bow down and take less money so that you can. So you can bet on yourself that way, and then come up bigger than ever. Like I mean, God,
That's
and,
why I
and that's
fuck
why
with
we
the
get the most
UGC,
hate on
bro.
YouTube.
I
That's why we
can't
get the
fuck.
most hate on YouTube because I'm sorry, man. Hey, I'm no super chat donation money is gonna make me be fake out here, and niggas is okay with that. They super chat money is they secure with that, with being fake because they content with that super chat donation money, man. You know, they getting paid to be fake, so it is what it is, man. So hate all you hate that shit. You know what I mean? Somebody dub that and put that up, that part of what Black said, since y'all niggas like to dub my shit. They don't like to dub my good shit. They try to just create a narrative and dub some bullshit.
And it's
Um,
crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's just I just don't understand it, fam. I really don't fuck, and that's why I can't fuck with niggas like who do that wishy washy ass shit like that. It's like nigga, it's so wishy washy. It's so clear what the fuck you niggas are doing, and it's like how could any nigga put his hands on it?
mm,
You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with the UGC. Cause look, whether we agree or not, my nigga, everything that's been saying here is real shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And if you don't got your game up, nigga, if you fucking with a bunch of niggas like this, nigga, you gonna get your game up real quick because the energy that we bring, how informative every nigga is when they come to boxers in just certain situations. That shit just undeniable, bro. And like I say, when I say we are that new wave, fam, nigga, I really mean that because when I hear these other niggas talking, I be like, you niggas is not gonna last that long because niggas ain't gonna keep coming to that fake shit. You know, that's fake shit, fam.
mm, yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate too, man. It's unfortunate too because, and it's times I've been on this YouTube shit for a minute, and you know, I just seen people they'll keep it real to a certain extent, but then they start getting a little bit of ego because they subs might start going up, or they might be able to get some little extra money, or they might get a press pass or whatever, and
Yeah,
now they start changing up
yeah.
because they paid to create a narrative and be fake. And I just kindly stop fucking with you niggas like that because
Shit, that's
I,
that's
I'm
why my
allergic
first
to
fans
I'm
got
allergic
too.
to fake shit, and that's why like niggas on this roster, man. We passionate about truth, and that's why we have debates because we're gonna debate facts. You know, you can go to somebody else's platform. That shit is so watered down and dry. Like we be sitting in the cut wishing a nigga would try to come and debate us on some shit
Yeah,
that
straight
we fucking know. Like I don't have no problem nigga decapitating a nigga on this real shit. It's easy. This shit easy
Real.
because there's so many fake ass niggas with these fake ass narratives. Like it'll be. I mean, we in the minority,
Say, but these
but
niggas scared of us, black.
mm,
These niggas, these
niggas should be
niggas,
scared of the truth though.
these
Fake niggas
niggas
should be
hear
scared
the
of the
real
truth.
shit. And these niggas hear how we break shit down. These niggas scared. These niggas know they can't come. Man, these niggas ain't got the confidence to debate us, fam. These niggas got the confidence to say that them lies to the same niggas who agreeing with that bullshit agenda. But niggas ain't got the heart. I'm saying all you niggas ain't got the heart to come battle one of us niggas. Now one of you niggas, I'm talking to
Yeah.
Texas, every nigga.
I wish a fake ass nigga would try to get up. I'm gonna snatch his soul out of his body like Shang Tsung, nigga. It's gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to snatch everything out of you, bro. Period.
Nah, straight up.
You know, the
Straight up.
little bit of nigga soul you got left, I'm snatching that shit.
Like, what's up
Don't
with
come with
these
that
niggas?
fake shit.
Like, I ain't with that shit, bro. That's why I ain't in Earl camp no more. No more. Because it ain't because of Earl. It's because of Derrick James, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't
Right.
with that fake, I ain't with that fake shit, my nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna do that shit, bro. Like, cause look, I'm the nigga who turned it up in the city, still turning it up. And this nigga try to deny me, deny my press passes, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, bro, come on, fam. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I can't, man, it's a black
And you
nigga.
know why? Because you're not gonna be putting up a fake narrative. You gonna probably say some shit that make a nigga like you say you gonna say everything they don't want to hear or everything they need to hear. Some however you say that shit.
Say, and look, black, this is the thing right here. Like, that nigga have told me numerous, like, you know, this nigga actually came and told me to stop talking about Tank, leave Tank alone.
Say it one more time.
This nigga and Derrick James told me, leave Tank alone. Stop talking about Tank.
Cause he's the PBC and he black.
Man, say, I'll be like,
Yeah, bro.
nigga, we from Dallas, Texas, me and you. Why is you
Wow.
worried about this Baltimore ass nigga anyway?
Mm-hmm.
And like, and my thing, and this is my thing. This is why I knew the nigga. That's why I started getting a little turned off, and that's when I kept talking about that nigga. And that's why that nigga started saying, "Oh, you can't do this. You can't come to the gym." He was trying to disassociate himself from me because he was like, "Oh, nigga, I told you to stop talking about Tank. You ain't gonna stop talking about Tank. You can't come to the gym. I told you to stop interviewing Maurice Hooker. You ain't gonna stop interviewing Maurice Hooker. You can't come to the gym." This shit
Wow.
crazy, man. Shit crazy.
I don't understand niggas like that, man. It's certain niggas that they may have an agenda
But
or
look, though, Black, well, I'm trying to cut y'all real quick. Black, but look, when niggas was talking about Earl Spence,
mm,
and I was getting on niggas talking about Earl Spence, that nigga didn't have one word to say to me. He was happy I was drilling them niggas' heads in,
mm,
talking about Earl or whoever was going at Earl. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? It wasn't
right.
nothing to be said about that. Or anybody who was saying something about him. Because,
Mm.
you know, at one point, nigga, Derrick and Earl, nigga, they was on, nigga, like, I still ride for Earl 100%, but at one point, nigga, I was riding for Derrick James 100% too.
Yeah. Of course,
But
because that's Errol's trainer, yeah.
yeah, but man,
But
fuck that.
until a nigga really show who they really is, man. But like I said, that sometimes people might be, keeping it real in the beginning. But like I say, that ego, man, niggas will start, getting swelled up with that ego because of money and the lights is more lights is in their face, and they like you said, sometimes trainers start thinking that they bigger than a
And niggas be
fighter,
like,
and
oh, because what pissed me off, he wouldn't let me come to the gym. And I was seeing all these other nothing ass niggas who won't even contribute to the sport and done did what I did for the city and just for the whole sport in the community. He letting these niggas over to the gym, nigga. That's what pissed me off, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what set it off. Because at the end of the day, this nigga talking about, oh, he got me a press pass when Earl fought Lamont Peterson. Damn, okay, nigga. You know all them goddamn videos I did covering you and Earl Spence. So you know what the fuck is you talking about? Come on, bro. You did that shit one time, nigga. I came to San Antonio. He had me a seat, okay.
Mm.
But what about all the shit I did, fam? Like niggas want to talk about, oh, he did two things for me. Two things.
Mm.
This nigga ain't never gave me no money. He ain't never put me in position. And I'm a black nigga in Dallas who was repping hard for them. Why I wasn't getting that same treatment that Ellie Sackback get when he up in LA? Because I'm down here doing that shit. I wasn't just down here in Dallas just going to Earl Spence now. Nigga, I was going to everybody around the city.
Mm.
But I
Yeah.
don't fuck with that dude, bro. I don't fuck with him no more. And at the end of the day, it make you examine a nigga more. You know what I'm saying? Make you look at him more.
Yeah,
Like
that shit just woke you up.
I don't trust this nigga as a trainer, bro. It's like I'm really kind of scared of this nigga as a trainer, fam. I said this yesterday, but that nigga scares me now because this nigga done got to this celebrity hype and he scares me as a trainer now. I don't know if he giving Earl 100%. You know, he scared me. I'm telling you, he scared me.
Well, hey, unbiased. If you, well, he probably chopped off. Huh? Let me see. Yeah, he dropped
Nah,
off.
boxing
Well,
monster.
let me ask you a question, LTBA. Do you
Okay.
think that it's possible for a fighter to still be successful surrounded by a bunch of fucked up individuals, like guys that's either haters, guys that's there just because they, you know what I mean, for the clout, or they, you know, they're just for the benefit of the shine because of the individual. Like, say for instance, like Errol Spence, like, you know, his career is pretty good. He's about to uh unify with Sean Porter and look like he has a bright future. As long as he don't go Canelo route, you know, I think that's clout right there. But let's just say, for instance, like I don't know who he's surrounded by. I know he's trained by Derek James. Let's just say, for instance, he start having a whole bunch of just yes men, right? And guys that's really not the best type of people that he need to have around him for his success. Do you still think that he can have success long term having the wrong type of people around him? And the proper example I'm gonna give is I heard that that's kind of what happened with Jared Hurd. He started getting like some of the wrong people around him, and then like I heard that that was kind of like um, pretty much his demise in that loss to J Rock. Even though I feel J Rock, uh, skill for skill, he's a better fighter, but that wasn't an issue before. He always was, you know, outmatched with the skill set against with his opponents, you know, Laura, Tony Harrison, whoever else, you know. But in this fight, he lost, and a lot. And his trainer said that it has a lot to do with the people he had around him. So my question is, do you think that it's possible for a fighter to have success having the wrong type of people around him in his career?
It's possible, but only for a matter of time.
So yeah, so not the whole, not long term. It's only for a
Not,
matter of time.
not long term. Look at Zab Judah. I bring him up perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Zab Judah was on the road to everything. Look what
Yeah.
happened to him. Look what happened to Adrian Broner.
Yep.
Look what Tank Davis finna start going through. Or he been going through. Missing weight, losing his bet on the scale, out partying. Like you say, him and Adrian Broner, like they finna kiss each other, but they see the camera and Tank coming to himself like, damn, I can't kiss this nigga on camera.
Like, oh shit, the camera rolling. My bad. Oh shit, I almost slipped up like a motherfucker.
We almost revealed our secret to the world.
Like AB don't even give a fuck, but I do.
Yeah.
Shit.
Not that Tatiana dance. That's why I ain't respect
Yeah.
Tank Davis and Adrian Brown. I flame the shit out their ass. on Instagram and YouTube. Niggas
What?
gonna niggas gonna try to talk about Sean Porter Reeboks and shit. Nigga, you out there talking
Reeboks?
about yeah.
You
Talking
said they
about
trying to talk about Sean Porter's Reebok and shoes?
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh man. So
And I'm
you
like, how
know,
you niggas gonna talk, you kissing ass niggas?
I'd rather be out here wearing the most oldest Reeboks on the planet than to be out here doing Tatiana dances, almost kissing a nigga in the club.
And then
Suck
they
ass
trying to
nigga.
talk about his pants and shit. All the tight ass shit you niggas wear, how the fuck y'all gonna dare sit up and talk about Sean Porter pants?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, these niggas be focused on all the wrong shit. They need to be focused more on their goddamn career, legacy and shit, you know? But
Like, look at Adrian Broner. Had all the talent in the world. AB was supposed to be bigger than what he is right now.
mm,
And you know what's crazy? I think if AB would have took that Rock Nation, um, that 5 year, 40 million they offered him, and he
mm-hmm,
looking like a stupid ass now,
mm.
I think he would have stayed more on pace. But it's only for a matter of time. It's a lot of people in Earl Camp who I don't think they got his best interest.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
my
you
opinion.
revealed some shit on the last I think the last live stream I did with niggas trying to steal his fighters and shit like that. Like niggas
Yeah.
gotta be careful the type of niggas that they got around them, man, because that shit can
Man,
fuck you up.
say, bro, everything I say, I stand on it, fam.
Hmm.
Like, you understand, the thing is, our TBA was just being quiet too long. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I was letting everybody else just take shots at me, say different shit about me. And I was just trying to be that stand up nigga and not say nothing. But I'm like, nah, that ain't the way this game go. Fuck that shit. You can't let these niggas sit up here and just steady put your name under the dirt and I tell all this dirt ass shit that was going on with them niggas too, man. Come on. Or let Earl be informative on how that nigga Jamel Charlo um one of Earl fighters. Nigga told me, oh man, I could do more than you for Earl. I'll pay you double what Earl will give you.
Wow. Hey man, I don't hesitate to cut off a fake ass nigga, bro. I won't lose no sleep, nothing, bro. And I actually give niggas chances, bro. Like, opportunity to just, you gotta be really some shit, for me to be like, okay, I ain't fuck with this nigga. Bro, Samuel Shaw in the chat says, I feel you at UDC Boxing Channel. I'm allergic to fake shit too. And niggas wonder why Bud don't want to do interviews with these niggas. Because y'all niggas is fake, bro. You niggas is fake. Either fake or you connected that you associate with somebody who's fake and they don't trust you.
Yeah,
So
and I understand Bud Crawford now. Because these niggas don't give him the same respect they give Earl.
mm-mm.
I understand Keith Thurman. These niggas and Sean Porter. Why these
It's
niggas
because
don't,
they gonna give this nigga a different type of interview. Right? If it's somebody that they like, they gonna ask them all the right questions to make the fighter look good. But if it's a fighter they don't like, they gonna hit them with you know, so how long you gonna duck this fight? When is they're gonna hit them with some type of a question that's gonna make them uncomfortable, And it's like if that's what you do, that's what you do. But keep the same energy with every fighter. Put the pressure on every fighter. Don't just give a pass to the fighters that you like or that you have an agenda to push. And that's the thing about it. Like um, Errol Spence, for a lot of these guys like Wilder, Errol Spence, Tank Davis, for a lot of these guys, he's got these platforms, media platforms, YouTube and stuff. They make a lot of money just by promoting these guys. Like somebody said in the chat, they're opportunists, man. They Andre, he's bad shit crazy said Andre Ward said it best. Them dudes are opportunists. Yeah, these guys are just opportunists, man. They can give two shits about these fighters. They don't give a fuck about them like that. If they wasn't getting paid, bro, they wouldn't be fucking covering these guys. I do this shit for free. I talk shit for free, nigga. Like I don't have to get paid to talk this boxing shit. That's
that's
why the
real.
shit is, you gonna get that raw shit over here because there ain't no damn narrative on the agenda, nigga. My agenda is to talk the real shit, you know, and whatever I do. So if I'm talking boxing, I want to talk about the real shit. who's the best, who's not. I'm gonna tell you who the best, and I'm gonna tell you who's not, from my perspective. And everybody that jump on this platform is gonna give their take. And if it's something we disagree with, we just debate it out. But the facts is gonna come out either way in the end. You know what I mean? But that's really what it is. It'd be a lot of opportunists. Bias says, "Hey, Black, you think Bud can stop Mikey? I think he can. If I feel like especially if it's at welter, hell yeah. If to me, I think Bud is he's a full package man of a box. You know why I feel that? Why he can beat Mikey or stop Mikey is because I think Bud Crawford takes more risk than Errol Spence, or he would take more risk than what Errol Spence took in that fight with Mikey. Like he's gonna be more aggressive. This is why Bud gets hit more than Spence, and I would say that. Like I think Spence has a pretty good defense. I think I would probably give the defense edge to Errol because he doesn't take unnecessary risks. Like there's certain risks that Bud takes that he shouldn't take, but that's just the fighter he is. Because he just believes that um, he gonna get the better of the exchanges at points and things like that. But I feel like Bud would take more chances, and the size advantage, speed, skill advantage would just dominate him. Even if it get into the later rounds, like he'll probably stop him late or something like that. But I mean, I guarantee you, Bud ain't gonna. But if Bud land 300 punches, oh, he going to sleep, bro. It ain't going the distance. You know, that's my opinion. If Bud land more than 150 shots, they gonna have to fucking get that nigga a shot to wake the fuck up. Mikey gonna be asleep. He gonna be fucking asleep. Let me
And
see.
and the only reason why I would agree with that is because Bud seen Earl Spence performance,
Mhm.
and if they was to fight, Bud would want to try to outdo Earl Spence performance. So
Yeah,
he'll really go after Mikey Garcia like
yeah.
straight up.
Hey, but you know what I like about Bud is that even when he acts in interviews, he never is going for the KO. Like he don't come in with the intent like I'm getting ready to knock this guy out. Now he know what he capable of doing in there. He know he can knock you out, but if it don't come, it's like it don't matter. Like it's about the victory by any means. And but I think that that's what sets him apart from Errol Spence. In my view, is that Errol Spence comes into fights a lot looking for the KO. The Charlos come into fights looking for the KO. And that's why the guys can go in there and with reality show stars and look stupid because you're going in there looking for the KO. And if a fighter, once the opponent knows that, like, oh, this nigga trying to get in here and knock me out, nigga, like, he gonna make you look bad. You're gonna be because you're gonna be missing a lot. Because you're gonna be every shot that you trying to land is with bad intentions. Bud don't have to fucking have bad intentions with every shot that he lands long as he's scoring. But one thing about Bud, if he score enough, you get stopped. You get stopped. And that's what makes him, I think, different. Is that some of the most elite fighters, they know how to touch you. They know how to frustrate you just by touching you. Pot shotting you. Like it's he don't have to go in there with the intent like I gotta hurt you with every shot that I land. Long as I'm touching you. And if the knockout comes, then if you get hurt, I'm gonna finish you off. You better have hella recovery because my finish game is strong. So I think that that's what would be the difference in Bud Crawford and a lot of fighters. He's not going in there looking for the KO,
Did you
although
hear
he
about
he'll get it a lot.
Did you hear about Mikey Garcia and Bob Arum possibly reuniting?
Nah, I didn't hear that.
I
That's a
was
shock.
talking about I was talking about that a little bit last night on my live stream. I had some late night shit going on. That's why I ain't at work yet, but I'll be there in a minute.
I'm trying to figure out how would that make sense or who
But you know
who.
what? It make a lot of sense to me, Black.
Oh, okay, explain
Let's
that.
think about it. Look at top rank roster like at 140 and at 135, the big fights Mikey Garcia could get rather than him being over there on the PBC side. I
Having
think
to
it's a
wait,
huh. I
having to
just think
wait,
it's
wait around and shit for a
yeah.
big
I
fight.
think it's a lot more big money fights. I think it's a lot more money fights over there at top rank for Mikey Garcia right now. At the end of the day, like Mikey Garcia always say, this is a business.
Mhm.
And he got to put himself in the best possible business move. Because we seen, and look, possibly what if that nigga going over there to fight Terrence Crawford, fam? We never know. But at the end of the day, I know at 140, he got some good fight stir. At 135, it's some good fight stir. So that just make more sense to me.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, well, we got to see what's going to happen, man. You know, and that's the thing about PBC side. There's so many great names, and you can get good paydays with a lot of those names. But a lot of times you got to wait so fucking long just to get them. And I think, you know, like I don't know what's supposed to happen with that Mikey Danny fight, but when it comes to the welterweight division, I think the welterweight division is pretty occupied. And I think, like I don't want niggas to take this the wrong way, like with the Pacquiao fans and shit, but like he kind of like the hold us about to get tossed around. A lot of niggas is gonna be trying to fuck with Manny Pacquiao right now because he's that much. He going from back to back pay-per-views. Even if he fucking lose to Thurman, he can still fight another opponent on pay-per-view. He can fight a Danny on pay-per-view. He can fight a goddamn anybody. You know what I'm saying, on that PBC side. And those are the fights that a lot of those big name fighters on the PBC side is trying to get, is that Pacquiao. That Pacquiao sweepstakes kind of changed a lot over there on the PBC side as far as the welterweight division. As soon as they got Manny. So but I don't know, man. I just feel like, man, Mikey better figure it out, man. Cause I almost feel like him losing to Errol Spence set him way back, man. It's like now you just in the in between of trying to figure out, like, where do you go? Where do you go at this point? I feel like if you stay at welterweight, you're gonna get about 2 or 3 more losses. If you go down to 140, I could see you possibly getting 2 or 3 more losses. That's why I encourage Errol Spence. If you ever hear this shit, man, don't fuck with Canelo right now, bro. Don't do that, man. Like, don't set your career back. Like, it's so much more for you to do at 147, and you don't have to just jump up to face Canelo just because your fucking fanboys want you to do that shit, man. That. Hey, man, look, it ain't ducking, bro. You're not ducking Canelo, nigga. You just taking care of business at 147. So, like, hey, man, I just hope you don't make that mistake, man.
Say, but I'm telling you, a hard head make a soft ass, bro.
I just put in the title Spence versus Alvarez fantasy fight because it's one of that one what if that fight would have happened? And then just like breaking it down, it's like, okay, let's just say for instance, he's successful versus Sean Porter. That would be great. Like that would be for the first time I'll be like, you know what? Errol Spence is really to me starting to make some noise in the sport of boxing. He's a unified champion. He's fucking unified. And he just beat another top welterweight and only got 2 guys left in his division to take care of. But after that, it's just like, say for instance, after that fight, he considers options with Canelo Alvarez. How do you what game plan? What the fuck you gonna do with Canelo, bro? How are you gonna beat Canelo? Like I just don't see it. I'm not hating, nigga. I'm just don't see you beating Canelo. I don't think you can fuck with Canelo on nothing. I'm sorry, man. I don't see Spence fucking with Canelo on nothing. I think he's a good fighter though. But
I think early he'll be able to touch Canelo like right. If he go from straight 147 to 160, he'll be able to touch him early. I just think Canelo will start to wear on him, fam. Like you got to do that shit the proper way. Earl, you can't just go from 147 to 160 and fight Canelo. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It ain't nothing on nothing. I'm just telling you the truth.
Trav, stop
What if
hating.
it's for
Talking about
$20 million?
say again.
What if it's for $20 million though?
I mean, you don't think he can fucking make 20 million versus Bud?
Yeah, I do. But
Okay.
it'll be
Why was it?
but
That ain't enough. Like, if you gonna fight, nigga, give me 50. Fuck that. I'm about to get my ass whooped. I need some good money, man, to make this mistake.
But it is a certain amount of money that you'll say, yeah, Earl, go fight him, right?
To go fight Canelo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is how I feel about it. Like the situation with Wilder. That's a nigga. That's another top champion in your division, top guy in your division for undisputed. That's worth it. That $100-some million plus legacy. You're an ass, nigga. Ass juice, nigga, for not fucking taking that fucking fight.
No, straight up.
But to tell Errol Spence to jump up two weight classes to face Canelo Alvarez
It's
for what,
crazy.
30-40 million dollars? You know, come on, man. Come on. I
He
mean,
got a
just
lot more he could
it,
possibly
to
make.
me, that's just for the check.
Absolutely.
You know, to me, that's for the check. I feel like if you want to fight Canelo, do it the right way, man. Like if you feel like okay, if you unify with Sean Porter and you say, you know what, hey, I can't make 147 again, or I want to move up and test my skills versus a higher weight class, go to 54.
Yep.
Put in work there. Get a strap. Maybe possibly unify. Like just have a plan. Like work your way up to Canelo. You can't just go to Canelo, nigga. It don't work like that. You don't just I think I can beat Canelo, so I'm just gonna go up there and fight him. Nah, you're gonna have to fight somebody. You know, get some fights in between that man to prepare for Canelo Alvarez, bro. I don't know, man. I really hope that your boy Spence is staying focused, is not allowing these fans to just really get in his head to make him think that he just can't be beat out here, or to make him think that he could just go up there and get that Canelo smoke, and you just gonna whoop his ass, like he said, like bro, if me, I'll be like, you know what, that's a good ass fight. That's gonna probably be my toughest fight of my career. I respect Canelo Alvarez, what he's done in the sport. He's been in there with the likes of Floyd Money Mayweather and many others. And I know I got to be 100% on my A game, and I can't just go up to Canelo Alvarez, even though I know that that's a big payday. But if I'm coming in there to win, like you don't just jump up to fight Canelo unless you just there to get paid. That's how I look at it, you know. But I don't know. Maybe Spence feels like because he had a successful sparring match versus Floyd that he can fuck up Canelo because he fucked up Floyd in sparring, from what I'm hearing from the rumors. But hey, man, I think that's a mistake. I really think that's a mistake. And we talking about Canelo lost to Floyd years ago, and we've seen how much Canelo has improved since that loss. Matter of fact, he damn near fight like Floyd in certain spots in his fights. So hey, man, I'm talking about a nigga who got head movement, speed, a body snatcher just like you, Arrow. That's why I say, it's like, I don't see you fucking with Canelo on nothing. Nothing. You know?
And
And
if
then
I'm like,
you will be the clear fucking B side. B minus.
mm,
But, I mean, truth is truth. I think he's a
yeah,
good fighter, though. I just think he needed folks stay focused, man. Stop,
and,
nigga. Don't watch so many goddamn YouTube videos. Shit.
and another thing,
Watch us, Earl. Just watch us, bro.
and like if he move up to 160, then what? If he move up to 160, just say if he lose to Canelo, then what? Do you go back to
Exactly.
do
That's
you
my
go
whole
back to
point.
147? Because then if you do that, then you're gonna start doing that shit. You're gonna start fucking with your body because you better look at what Roy Jones did, man. Like, bruh, he came in like 199 for that heavyweight title fight against that Mexican dude Ruiz. I think his name was Ruiz.
Who?
But hold up,
Who?
you remember when Roy Jones won the heavyweight title?
Oh, Roy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and he went up because he was fighting at 175, and he went up like to 199, so he went up 24 pounds.
Mm.
Then he dropped back down after he won that title to come fight Tarver, and y'all seen what happened. He was never the same again.
Wow. So basically what you're saying, it don't matter if Spence win or lose, if he say goes up and possibly beats Canelo and try to go back down, it could still hurt him.
I think so. I'm like, But what would he do if he lose? You gonna go back down? Like, that's why I say do shit the right way, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all these niggas out here who talking about, oh, they believe in you. Well, if they believe in you, then they gonna believe in this process that you've been on. You got Sean Porter in front of you, then Keith Thurman, then Terrence Crawford handle that. Don't just think you just finna go up there because look, even when Earl go to 154, them boys gonna be bigger than him at 154.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They gonna be naturally bigger than him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's things people gotta take. That's why Derrick James got me out that camp, because I'm too real.
Yeah.
You
You be telling that nigga Earl, nigga, don't even entertain that Canelo shit, or tell that nigga everything he need to hear. You know.
Like I'm too real for that shit, bro. Like it's like these niggas out here, like man, say, bro, like you say, it's all about the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But if
I
you
mean,
patient, the money will come.
hey, real quick, let me ask you LTBA, and then I'm gonna read a few questions. Like, if on your list right now, name how many names can you name right now as far as legacy fighters? Like, to me, I consider Errol Spence. He's a money team fighter. You know, I think Tank Davis. He's a money team fighter. Of course, AB. You know, it's guys that they fight for that check. That's all they focused on is the check, the check, the check. But there's other guys that are legacy fighters where they focus on just being remembered even after retirement. Don't matter how much money they made. But like you said before, you know, the money will come, you know, when you take these big fights. But off the top of your head, what's some of the fighters that you can name, say top 3 fighters that'll meet that legacy team qualification?
I would say Lomachenko. Um, that's kind of tough. I would say Terrence Crawford. And who else? I would say Earl Spence.
Errol Spence is a legacy fighter?
He is coming. Like Sean Porter is just the first notch to get him going in that right direction. Because I really truly believe, like, bro.
So you honestly feel like, okay, legacy is on one side, money is on another side. Do you feel like he's split down the middle, like he don't have no bias towards one or the other, or it's balanced? Because, you know, I see certain fighters, man, they all about money fights, not legacy fights. So do you think that he has a perfect balance, or do you think that he more is concerned with the money fights over the legacy fights? Fights that's going to really just define his resume, his career, and things like that. I mean, I honestly don't think Mikey was a goddamn legacy fight. That was a money fight.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay. My honest opinion, I feel like he's more concerned about the prize fights, the money fights. You know, I just feel like maybe the money kind of rules his decisions over the opponents that he selects. Otherwise, why would he even say he can't sell? It doesn't, if it's about your legacy, you know, like you mentioned Terrence Bud Crawford. What the fuck Benavidez selling? Okay, what the fuck is uh Jeff Horn selling? Is he like a big time pay-per-view star? I mean, he's fought a lot of guys, good solid opponents, but they not giving him the biggest payday. It's not they sell the most. It's not like they sell the most, but it don't seem like Bud Crawford is really concerned about if his next opponent can put him on pay-per-view or not. It's just all about, well, who's in my way, who's the next best opponent, who's the best available out there that I can fight. you know, so that I can keep sharpening my tools, so I can make sure that I'm improving and proving to everybody that I'm still the best out here, and I really want to fight the best competition. You know, to me, that's a legacy fighter, guy who wants to face the best competition in practically every fight. Now, but like
Well,
Floyd
if
and
that's the case,
Canelo,
the whole PBC side is money fighters.
money team, they money team over there, man. You know, and to be honest with you, I think just being on the PBC side, even if you decided you wanted to start fighting tougher competition and you concerned about your legacy, you probably got to jump ship because they got to eat. You know, the bosses got to eat. So, you know, I think even in like you got to, they like, hey, well, you got to fight this fight because the network.
But Black, it
You
is
know,
about the money too, though, right?
I'm not saying it's not about the money. I mean, any job that you do, you want to get paid for. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so I mean, yeah, of course it's about the money,
But you
but
saying
that's
at some certain point that it
say
has to be
again.
about leg, but at some certain it comes to a point where it has to become about legacy as well.
I mean, yeah, because like I mean, we come up from 70s, 80s. You know, I'm born in the 80s, so I watched these fighters fight everybody, man,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. It don't matter what weight class you was talking about. These guys was getting paid, and they were fighting top competition, taking L's, coming back, avenging the losses. Didn't matter, going up in weight, doing a lot of the stuff that's going on now, but just on a whole nother level with it. And um, I just feel like, of course, that's their job, man. They getting in there. It is a brutal sport, but it's like when you getting into a any sport, I thought it was all about proving that you the best at what you do. You know, NBA. You know, shout out to my Lakers. You know what I'm saying? We just got Kawhi Leonard. You know,
Y'all got Kawhi?
yeah, nigga. Y'all
He
start
signed
hating
with the
now
Lakers?
because I might fucking start a goddamn side channel, Black Horseman
Oh,
Lakers or
fuck
some
no. He
shit.
didn't sign with them, did he?
Hey, don't hate niggas. Kawhi, LeBron, and Anthony Davis, nigga,
For
and the rest
real?
and the rest is history, my niggas. It's over for you niggas. Cause I'm
Huh?
almost thinking about
So
starting
that's
another channel
official?
just on NBA shit, huh?
That's official?
Yeah, it's supposed to be official, bro. That's supposed to really happen. So that shit is it's probably about, I'm gonna say in the 90% of pretty much that's a done deal. That's pretty
Oh,
much a
yeah.
done deal, man.
Yeah.
He coming back home. He coming back to Cali, man. So shout out to Kawhi. But I'm just bringing that as an example. NBA guys make trades, they make moves to put themselves in a position to be the best. You know what I mean? And they're getting paid. So I don't understand why in boxing now all of a sudden it's not about being the best and getting paid. It's like it's just all about being getting paid, you know.
Mm.
And that's my issue with it is that it has changed all the way up to where the PBC blueprint is fight the least competition for the biggest bag. And they like to say stuff like, well, you last long in the sport, whoop de whoop. But why don't you guys just work on your defense, nigga? It's just certain things that this is already a brutal sport. So you can't walk into a ring and expect not to get
You know
hit.
what I get tired of, Black? I get tired of them niggas talking about, we put our life on the line. Yeah, we know you niggas put your life on the line. But
That's why you did. Yeah.
you niggas make choices to come box. We didn't put no gun to you niggas' head and
That's
tell
what
you
I hate
niggas to
hearing,
come box.
bro. Telling
You
some shit
niggas,
we already know. We know you niggas risk y'all lives. You knew that before you even started boxing.
you niggas sign a disclaimer. You niggas know the disclaimer of everything that come with that, but they just like football. Niggas could die in football. Niggas could die in basketball. Like niggas could die. But
Mm.
niggas know that that's the risk they take. You niggas want these millions of dollars. So you niggas is searching for millions. Then you want us to be like, oh, we put our life on the line. Like, nigga, who gives a fuck? You making millions too.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. They
Don't come
making
with
more
that
money
bullshit
than
with
we'll
me.
ever make.
We're like, I don't like the fact where they always try to throw that at us. Nigga, you the one who chose to do this. Nigga, you ain't talking about how you making millions of dollars. You chose to try to make millions of dollars and you putting your life on the line to make millions, nigga. So how fucking do that make you look? So I hate when the Charlo brothers say that we put our life on the line. But then the niggas say, oh, look at all our money and our cars and stuff. Yes, so what the fuck is
Wow.
it?
I lost respect for Water when Water did that same shit. You know? I know you fuck boys don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck. But
What
yeah,
Wilder
Water did
say?
that same shit. Talking about, we put our lives on the line. The head wasn't meant to be hit. Well, why you keep getting in the ring then?
Yeah, for real.
Why you keep getting in the ring? Well, nigga, you ain't got to tell us some shit. What's understood ain't got to be talked about. We know
For
you
real,
niggas.
bro.
The niggas that get in the ring with you, Wilder, risk their fucking life, nigga. Charlo brothers, the niggas that get in the ring with y'all, head hunting asses, risk their life. Get in there with y'all. Y'all ain't gotta keep telling us that y'all risk. Everybody is risking their fucking life in combat sports, nigga.
God damn it,
Y'all
man.
niggas want us to fucking give y'all a pass for ducking. See, you niggas want to use that narrative when it comes to you fighting some real smoke. You know, when it was time for Wilder to step up to that real smoke. Now you want to talk about how your life is on the line. That shit was crazy, bro. All of a sudden, the head ain't meant to be hit. When you hit niggas upside the head every fucking fight.
Every day.
Stop fighting then if you that so concerned about getting hit upside the head. Don't just use that as a convenience when you about to fight possibly your toughest competition. Then you want to talk all of this shit when Ruiz beat AJ as if like, yeah, see what I would have done or what well, you should have done it. You should have
Yeah,
fucking done it.
exactly.
But you
Well,
worried about your head getting hit.
Are
And
you
losing millions.
yeah, losing
They need to
millions.
kick that nigga off the money team, bro. Get that nigga out of here, dog.
It's just that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I don't give a fuck when them niggas be saying like they put their life on the line. So fucking what? Nigga, you know that. So what the fuck you telling me for? You still getting your silly ass in there doing this. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like that's a part of the sport. We all know this. So
So
stop
yeah, let
telling me
that be
that.
known. Just like our TBA said, for all of these boxers that keep saying that shit, they risking their lives in there. The head ain't meant to be hit. Guess what? We don't give a fuck. You niggas chose to do that shit, nigga. Okay? Back
What
in
you
the
say,
day,
bro? Retire, motherfucker.
retire, nigga. Get the fuck out the sport then, with your scared ass, nigga. Nobody put a gun to your head and make you fucking fight. You niggas are entertainers, nigga. I mean, NBA, these niggas can fucking man. I just seen goddamn Deshaun Livingston and Paul George fucking shatter their legs, nigga. Every time they go up and dunk, they can come down wrong and or roll their damn ankle on somebody's foot coming down. It's a risk involving in high level actions pace, sports. It's professional sports, nigga. So football, nobody making these niggas get in there, suit up, and run full speed down on the kickoff and collide with somebody and shit like that. We
Break that
want to hear
fucking
that.
neck.
You know what? Hey, it's a brutal. Hey, nigga, you chose that. You getting paid millions of dollars to do that. And you out here trying to tell us about it? Man, shut the fuck up.
We
Quit.
don't want to hear that shit,
I
man.
want to hear that sucker ass shit, bro.
That's some sucker shit. Like you want to out, nigga. We ain't giving you no out, nigga. If
Got
you
a
want
nigga
to
who
out, nigga, get all the way out.
41 victories, 39 KOs, talking about he's scared of getting hit. He don't want to get hit upside the head. Sit your fucking big soft ass down somewhere. Get your ass out of here. Nobody want to hear your fucking uh 6'6", 200 some plus pound ass talking about the head ain't meant to be hit. Shut your black ass up and fight, nigga, or quit.
Like they don't cry about them chicks. They don't cry about them chains.
We ain't gonna
The
cry river for
car.
you niggas. Y'all rich. You got
Yeah.
rich for knocking niggas the fuck out. Now we supposed to be concerned about you getting hurt? What about the niggas you done laid out? Get your black ass out of here, nigga.
But this,
Hey, I was gonna say, another person, because remember I asked you, you said, Canelo's probably the only one that can, maybe pick and choose. I think another person that can do that, who earned the right to do that, is
who that?
Pacquiao.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Pat. Oh hell yeah, I forgot about Pat. Yeah, Pat had a cash cow at 147.
Yeah, so he definitely deserved to pick and choose whoever the fuck he want to fight. He
I
didn't. He
mean,
ain't got
but
nothing else to
you
prove.
know what's crazy? Pacquiao is bigger than Canelo.
Mm,
I think he
yeah,
bigger than Canelo. I don't think he.
he just
I think
older,
he.
but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's making more money than Canelo right now, but I think he's a bigger figure than Canelo in boxing. Like,
Yeah, his legacy is
yeah,
far greater. I mean, come on, man. Who the fuck is going to top 8 division champ? Yeah, good luck with that, man. You
yeah, good
niggas,
luck.
hey, y'all niggas got a long way to go. Start at 105 and get to work. Work your way up, get them snacks and whatever else. Get them Blu-ray specials. Work your way up them weight classes.
What you mean by Blu-ray special?
If these niggas try to be 8 division champion, you better get some snack, get on the snack program with Conti, get that Blu-ray special, do something, nigga. I'm joking, man. That was a low key shot. I troll. Black does troll every now and then, man. Shout out to them niggas, Blu-ray and Arrow. You know. But I don't think that Blu-ray special gonna help Spence in that Canelo fight. So just stay away from that one. Feel me? Stay the fuck away from that one. But nah, I mean
I
Pacquiao is a
talk to
list,
a
man.
lot. You know what's crazy, bro? I talk to a lot of niggas around the city. Them niggas wouldn't dare say some of the shit that they be telling me on the live broadcast.
You
You
said
know what I mean?
they wouldn't dare tell you what?
They wouldn't dare say some of the shit niggas be telling me on the live broadcast. I'm telling you, Earl, you better watch these niggas. They smile in your face all the time, wanna take your place. Them backstabbers. Them backstabbers. Our TBA a real. Gotta know that.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like for
man.
real, bro, it's scary, fam. Like to know niggas around him who I know, like either a little jealous of him or think they do. It's, oh man, niggas not man. It's just so much shit, bro. Like, man, niggas would have, man, like Earl. Like, I'm a little concerned about that camp right now. Like, I'm concerned about. I'm just concerned.
Man.
Say
You
this.
got me
Let
concerned
me
now too, because you keep saying this shit.
say. Let me ask you this, Black. Damn, what the fuck was I finna say about that camp? Because I said I'm concerned.
This nigga Trav said I risk my life delivering mail. Everything is a risk. You black ass nigga. Risk my life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Black.
meant
Let
to
me
be
tell you
hit.
this. Like Earl Spence, I mean Earl, the one is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? They is what they is right now. You know, Derrick James is his trainer, but Earl the reason why they is where they at, right? And
Mm.
this is my thing right here. Like, it's not Earl's fault. That it shouldn't be no merit on Earl. He should still get 100% focus, even though Derrick James brought in Jamel Charlo. My thing is, I don't think Derrick James is giving Earl all the focus. Earl didn't ask you to bring in Jamel. You brought him in. That shouldn't stop 100% focus being on Earl Spence. You ask for that extra load, then you have to tote that extra load while also always giving Earl Spence all the attention. What's your thoughts on that?
You know what, man? I'm glad you brought that up, and I want to kind of counter with a different question for you, or another question, because I think that Errol Spence right now in his career is in a very, very critical part where he needs to make a serious decision, and that decision is going to determine if he has more success or failure in the near future. When I look at Derrick James, he reminds me of like say what's that guy Tim Bradley's trainer, Joel Diaz. Now I'm
Joel Diaz,
not
yeah.
saying that they're the same training, but I'm just about to give an example. So like Joel Diaz, what's Triple G's trainer, the one that got fired?
Abel Sanchez.
Abel Sanchez. Um, you know, not so much of Freddie Roach because that nigga and he in his own Harlem Shaking world. But it's just certain trainers like they start getting this ego, right? And they try to get as much shine as the fighter, if not more. And I don't know if that's good for Errol Spence because based on everything that you've been telling me, based on everything that I'm seeing, and all in these videos, when he, seemed like he, you could just tell, like that was checkmate. When that nigga said, certain people on YouTube saying all I do is hold the mitts, that's checkmate because you so concerned about what people thinking about you. You checking for videos about you. that means that you focused on you.
Yep.
So it's like when being that is a fact, I don't think that that's going to help Errol Spence long term because the more success Errol's going to have, the bigger Derrick James' ego is going to get because he think that's him. Like this is me, this is my success. I'm the one holding the mitts. I'm the one that's helping him get to the position. And yes, of course, to a certain extent, you are. But Errol's putting in the work. Errol got to cut weight. Errol got to train and get prepared for each opponent and execute the game plan. So a guy can be the best trainer out there, but if he ain't got a guy that can execute the game plan, it don't matter. It don't matter. So I said all that to say this. Do you think that, and this is up to you, this is just your honest assessment on this. Do you feel like it's best for Errol to consider at this point in his career, maybe there might be another trainer out there that might be better chemistry wise for me, somebody who's just going to be totally on me, not locked on media so much, Jamel Charlo, and it may not even be a hate towards Jamel, but just the mere fact that based on what I'm trying to do in my career at this point, I need somebody who's totally giving me my all undivided attention to help me be successful, not nothing else. Do you think that he may need to consider other options?
Whew.
Like I said, I mean, you don't have to answer that question, but it's just
No. Fuck, nigga. Man, don't give a fuck about how Derrick James feel.
just saying,
Fuck all
y'all. I
this
mean,
ass
because
nigga
be
shit.
honest
Come
with
on,
you,
bro.
Errol been with the
Say,
niggas
come
for a
on, man.
hot
We on
minute.
that true media shit, man. Fuck out rubbing these niggas' shoulders and trying to.
Hey, talk your shit.
It's it's gonna be determined a lot in this Sean Porter fight.
Mm, okay.
I'm gonna be able to make a real assessment in this
Okay, let me
Sean
just,
Porter.
but before you answer, if, because we know Errol been saying that's an easy road. So he's saying that that's an easy fight. Shout out to my nigga Bruce. You know, I gotta shout the nigga out, man. Bruce, y'all go subscribe to Bruce Fame, Bruce
Nah,
fucking Fame,
straight
right
up.
on YouTube. And he said something else very, very key. He said, all right now, Errol, you've been saying you taking the easy road, and you said Sean Porter is the easy road. So don't go in there and struggle. If he struggles versus Sean Porter, do you think he need to consider a different trainer?
Yeah, I strongly consider that because at the end of the day, I don't like the way I don't like what I'm seeing out of Derrick James. I don't like what I'm seeing him doing.
Mm,
I know him all the way fully deep, being around that camp and stuff like that. So it's a little inside. I just don't like the way this dude mind frame is and the way he think, you know.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, yeah.
this new celebrity that he done took on, Black Horseman, I don't like that because it's like, look, I was saying this on my live stream. Look, Jamel Charlo left Ronnie Shields because Ronnie Shields was just laid back and he was a no nonsense type of coach, right? The Earl Spence is really laid back, bro. No
Mm-hmm.
nonsense type of nigga. See, Derrick James wasn't getting that excitement from Earl, just like Jamel Charlo wasn't getting that excitement from Ronnie Shields. So when
Gotcha.
Jamel, so when Jamel Charlo came over here to this camp, now Derrick James like, oh, this guy, come on, coach, let's go out there. Come on, coach, let's go around town. Come on, coach, let's do this. Come on, coach, you doing this, you doing
Mm-hmm.
that. You deserve to do this. You deserve to do that, coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, do
yeah.
you understand what I'm saying, though, Black?
I absolutely understand what you're saying. Yeah, that make a lot of sense. So Jamel's presence and energy kind of just changed a lot of different things because you're right. Errol is a laid back type of dude. I can see that about him. And Jamel is more of like super extremely outgoing, outspoken. He's going to command a lot of media presence. Not saying Errol doesn't, but they know that you probably gonna get a lot of hits because Jamel gonna say some shit. He got the, like you say, the curly fried top, and he just is a character. He's just that type of character. Whether he's saying, whether he crying on camera, whether he say something crazy or lions only. Like he has that different energy in front of the camera. Like Arrow's more like take care of business. I'm
Yep.
laid back. When I get in the ring, I'm gonna let my skills do the talking. You know, Jamel will try to let his skills do the talking in the ring too, but he'll do more talking outside. In front of the cameras and on social media than he'll get in there and So yeah, I exactly. I can definitely, you know, agree
That's
with you.
what I'm saying, bro. That's why that scares me with Derrick James now, because you got to understand, when you reach this certain and you think you're a celebrity now and you like that taste. Think about it. He liked that taste. He liked how that tastes. He loved the way that tastes. So how can you switch that back off? You know, if you like that taste so much.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
Derrick Jones. He was down there in Houston, all in the videos, taking all the pictures and shit. Nigga, why you ain't in Dallas watching fucking tape, my nigga?
Mm,
Why you ain't
yeah.
fucking getting ready for Sean Porter, my nigga? Hey, somebody talking about training camp started yesterday. How the fuck have training camp started if this nigga ain't got no game plan? This nigga all in Houston. So what is you doing? How is you going into training camp? Is you just going into training camp on the strength just to train? Or you just know how to get niggas in shape and you just
Mm,
or is you actually training, bro? Like, I don't like that, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't like the fact that this nigga got to be at every fucking event with Earl now, man.
yeah,
Every
yeah,
goddamn event. Nigga, you is the trainer. And
yeah.
look, I'm from Dallas, Black Horseman. I don't give a fuck. I want Earl to stay on top, my nigga. But I need a nigga who gonna be in Earl corner, who gonna make sure he stay on top. And the tale gonna tell. Because I'm not saying Derrick James and Earl Smith ain't had success. They have, bro. But this
Hmm.
seems like that shit starting to slip a little bit, fam.
So let me ask you this question, man. So, um, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future, you know, and like I said, we're gonna see what happens at the Sean Porter fight. Uh, my nigga, Samuel Shaw says if Errol struggles against Sean Porter, I don't think it's on the trainer. We just find out that Errol ain't as good as it seems.
Nah, bro.
Um, I think it's gonna kind of be both ways. I mean, we got to put it on both of them. But I'm gonna say this to you, man. Do you do you think that there will be Errol would get backlash if out of some possibility fucking this probably would never happen. What if Earl one day said, "Man, fuck this shit. I'm about to start training with. I'm about to hire Bo Mac." You think fucking Dallas will have an outrage? These niggas will just be like, "Oh man, fuck Earl, man. This is
Hell
some
no.
bullshit."
Hell no. Nigga, Earl
You
the
don't think
boss.
so?
Earl the boss. Derrick James didn't make it to work. Derrick James ain't in the ring fighting.
I know, but I'm just talking about the fans. You think the fans will would accept that? Like Aerosmith's fans, being that they so
Well,
used to seeing him and Derrick James, and there
what
ain't
we
Derrick
gonna
James from
do?
Dallas.
What we gonna do? Yeah, he from Dallas.
That's my point. So it's like they gonna be like, "Oh man, you supposed to be with Dallas. You supposed to be the Dallas trainer
So
with."
if that's the case, how the fuck I ain't in the camp no more? I'm from Dallas.
Yeah. Well,
I ain't trying to make it about me, but I'm just saying
well you
I'm a nigga
yeah.
who was very instrumental to helping building that Earl Smith shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because I was the one who was standing in the front line, taking all the bullets, and I was shooting the bullets back, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, nah, niggas ain't gonna turn on it. You know, because at the end of the day, Earl Smith still the fighter, fam.
Yeah.
Earl
Yeah,
Spence
man.
still the fighter. So this is my thing anyway. Like I said, I want what's best for Earl. I don't give a damn because Earl is the root of the fruit that make everything pop over there, fam. So I want what's best for him. I could give a fuck how other niggas feel and the way other niggas think. Derrick James not on his game right now. That's my opinion. I'm one opinion out of 6 billion opinions in the fucking world. You know, he the celebrity now. You know, they want to light candles in their gym and shit. What the fuck?
Who do that shit?
Man, bro, go back.
Never
Man,
mind, never mind. I think you said it the other day. I
it's
was
like
like, what the fuck?
you didn't see that you didn't see that Fox before the fight, him and Mikey Garcia, that
Mm-mm.
dude in there
Hey,
talking about I
hey,
like the
shout out to
candle.
my nigga Iron Kong. What's up, Iron Kong in the chat? It's been a minute, bruh. What's happening? But you
You
said before the
know,
Mikey fight?
you know what I'm saying? What type of nigga? I mean, I don't, man. Come on, man. Whatever. Candle lighting in the gym and shit. Okay,
Wow. Yeah,
okay.
that's some new shit. Some new shit right there, bruh. You gotta smell it. You gotta have a certain
Okay.
kind of
I,
aroma in
I
the
just
air.
I just I just feel like I just feel like Derek ain't focused, man. He ain't 100% focused, man. He like that Jamel Charlo shit. He like that shit. He like that shit. Well, if that's the case, nigga, train Jamel. We need somebody who gonna be 100% focused on Earl, bro.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know
man.
what I'm saying? Like, I ain't like the fact that Blu-ray wasn't in that count. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For real, I ain't like the fact. And then I'm looking all on Instagram. I see Derek James talking about strength and conditioning coach, strength and conditioning day. Damn, nigga, is you the train? What is you? Why is you trying to wear all these hats, my nigga? You don't
Mm.
want nobody else in there but you. You don't want nobody around Earl but you. Come on,
Yeah.
fam. Then Earl get in the ring with the nigga, beat the nigga up, beat him up every round. But goddamn, he couldn't get rid of this nigga.
Mm.
Cause you trying to be everything, my nigga. You don't want nobody else in there to eat it all, my nigga.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I said, man. If it get to a point where, it seems like the trainer's trying to control everything and it's hurting the performance and the progress of the fighter, I think it's up to the fighter to step up and check the trainer, put the trainer in his place, and let him know, like, hey, I need this particular guy to help me in this. I need this particular individual to help give me the energy and the fire and drive that I need, you know, to say the right stuff to get me motivated, the right people. But if you got somebody like that trying to, he like Mutombo, he blocking everything, then hey, it might not be a good thing. It might not be good for Earl, you know. I mean, I mean, and that's why I fucks with. I like Bud Crawford's team because he got a whole group of niggas that he fuck with, guys that he can spar, different trainers that can help him work on different things. He got different looks in the corner, round by round. He just got and Errol just got what? Derek James? You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying. That's not a diss. I'm just speaking real shit. Like you don't want. It's times where you might need a whole nother look. Derek James might be setting his own ways and setting his own uh have his own mentality on how he want Errol to perform, but when he's not performing that way, or he might be in there with an opponent that might be disrupting the way he want him to perform, can you tell him something different? Bomac might not be able to tell Bud something that can get him adjusting to the next round. But another guy in the corner, his one or two other trainers might say, "Yo, Bud, touch him to the body a little bit more, something, and instead of just Derek James just saying, hit him with the 1-2, or some shit like that. So I don't know. Sometimes I just like the fact that Bud has more of a
Select.
well-rounded camp, man, and team. But and it seems like shit. They so solid that um, it don't matter. It seems like they open to anybody, but it seems like Derrick James is kind of closed off to a lot of individuals, man. I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know what that is, but at the end of the
Ego.
day, hmm?
Ego.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ego, man. Ego.
That
Ego's a
nigga
hell
got
of
a
a
that nigga
drug.
got a huge ego, bro. You hear me,
Yeah.
Black?
Yeah, I hear you.
That nigga got a huge fucking ego, bro. Huge. And I ain't telling you something I think. I'm telling you something I know.
Hey, Samuel Shaw says them candles was for the musty niggas that smell like ass wanting to spar and shit. Unbiased says them candles are for the rituals they do. They be doing the man down rituals, man. Goddamn man down rituals. Unbiased says Blu-ray will bring Spence's power back. Hey man, well you gotta tell Derek stop blocking these niggas out there. You need to bring something back. You know, I like this boxing performance in his last fight, but immediately after the fight, he talking about he gonna get back to bulldozing and shit. I was just like, well, okay, well, what changed? And then I learned that Blu-ray wasn't in the camp. Of course, LTBA wasn't in the camp. A lot of shit changed. Like a lot of people was removed that were actually a great asset to Errol Spence's success.
Well,
You know,
move.
So, man, maybe
That's
Derek
crazy.
James is fucking shit up a little bit, man.
But you know, hey, like I say, when a nigga think he could do everything, bro, that's when that shit come back to bite him in their ass, my nigga.
Yeah. Now, my nigga Boxing Monster asked a question earlier, man. I ain't gonna even address this on this live. He said, "Question: Do we know if Spence is being body tested right now? The fight was made public, but it's not official. The testing doesn't begin until the fight is official with the commission." Man, I don't fucking know. You already know, nigga. I'm Vado or nada. You know, we Vado or not over here. So,
But we
hopefully,
do know they
you know
will be
what?
on Father though.
I mean, when the fight gets done, I'm sure that it's gonna be body testing. Hopefully, but at the end of the day, when it all boils down to it, that's really gonna be on Sean. You know, Sean Porter's side and what they actually, you know, what type of say they have in the contract and things that they can require. I don't know, man. It's been very, very quiet and mysterious with this fight. You know, they saying, you know, the fight's pretty much done. You know, it'll be announced soon. Like Earl said, it'll be announced soon. This is like, I don't know. It's always
When?
this
Shit.
mystery shit. You know, it'll be nice.
When?
It'll be announced soon. It'll be announced soon. I'm like, okay, well, what? I would just like to know. The question I have, like, well, what are we waiting for? You know, what are we waiting for? So,
I don't know
you
what
know,
the fuck we waiting for. That's the $1 million question.
so hey, at the end of the day, you know, I just want to see a great fight. I want to see a great unification fight at the welterweight division. So y'all gotta excuse me if it seems like I'm trying to rush this shit. I just been waiting around for a big fight at welterweight for for a while. I mean, shit, I know Thurman about to fight Pacquiao, but there ain't no fucking unification. I'm not excited. I'm more excited about Spence Porter than the goddamn Thurman Pacquiao. Even though I think that's a dangerous fight for both. You know, in a fight, a close fight, that I'm edging to Pacquiao. You know, that's how I got it right now. But Porter and Spence is a fight that makes a whole lot of sense. It may not make a whole lot of money, may not have a make do a whole lot of pay-per-view buys, but it makes sense for the sport of boxing, for boxing fans. You know, real boxing fans know who the fuck Sean Porter is. We know that he ain't never been easy work for no nigga. No nigga. So with all the talking Earl been doing, I'm more like, well, I want to see this easy work than this easy road. Like if you can make Sean look easy, I'm gonna be looking at you different. Like, oh, okay, maybe he might be elite. Maybe if you can make that shit look easy. I'm not just listening to what Errol Spence fans is saying. Like I'm looking at. I've seen what Sean can do. I've seen what Earl can do. But I've seen Sean in there with tougher competition. And the fights that he lost, it was not easy. These niggas was not just walking through Sean. It's not happening. So if Earl's gonna do that, that's gonna be very impressive. I would love to see that. So I'm just kind of you know, in a rush to see that. So, and it'll make if he makes easy work of Sean, it'll make the Bud Crawford Errol Spence fight that much bigger, or that much bigger versus Keith. It'll just make Errol much bigger to me, because niggas know who Sean is. So shit, if he get in there and beat the fuck out of Sean and possibly stop him, come on, man. I'm talking about Errol in a whole different way. That's why I want to see this fight. That's why the fuck I want to see this fight.
But ain't it hard to say he gonna stop Sean Porter after he's gonna stop Mikey? But I think it's because Blu-ray wasn't in the count, fam.
Yeah, like
I'm
Unbiased
telling
says,
you,
Blu-ray gonna bring Spencer's power back. You know,
it's
the Blu-ray smoothies. Um, Trav says Sean Porter was easy for the great Kell Brook. Nah, I didn't. You know, to be honest with you, I didn't even watch that whole fight. I think I seen a few highlights. I didn't think that was an easy fight. You a Kell Brook fan though, I know. Boxing Monster says, Black, what's your thoughts on Canelo versus Kovalev possible fight? Oh shoot, that fight right there, man. I think Canelo should stay away from Kovalev. If I was his advisor, I'd be like, you know what? You ain't got
but
really
Black
nothing to
Canelo done
prove.
fought at 168 before though.
168, not 175. matter of fact, he fought a nigga who was at 175, but he fought him at a catchweight when he fought Chavez, I think. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But Kovalev is a big dude, bro. He's a big dude. And Unbiased said this shit, and I agree with him. It's not that Canelo's not more skilled than Kovalev, but like he said, he's just concerned about the shit coming back because I don't think that he's just
Can
not gonna get
Kovalev
hit.
hit Canelo?
I mean, Triple G ain't the fastest person. He was able to hit him a lot, pop him with the jab, hooks, in certain spots.
But when you consider Triple G more skillful than Kovalev?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that nah, I don't know. It might be kind of close, but I don't really think I don't really consider Triple G very, very skillful. I just think that he has a great jab. He cuts off the ring very well. He
Mm-hmm.
has immense power, and a lot of people can't deal with it. And a great chin. And sometimes that's a recipe to just beat your motherfucking ass. Like if he could take your best shot, he could walk you down the whole fight, cut the ring off, break you down to the body, hurt you with every shot. Even with a jab, he can hurt you. I just think that his power and his chin and his ability to cut off the ring is his best, is his some of his greatest assets. And like I say, he can
Oh,
fight off a
really?
good jab. But Kovalev, man, Kovalev can actually he moves better than Triple G. He also has a good jab. He also has a lot of power, and he's been in there with some good competition, man. He's dealt with a lot of adversity too.
But look, you
But
know what
I can't say Triple G is just more skillful than Kovalev.
you know what they said, bro? They talking about it's a low ball offer. How is $6 million a low ball offer to Kovalev? He ain't gonna make that nowhere else.
Oh, they offered him 6?
That's what somebody told me last night on the stream.
Wow.
I think it was Boxing Monster who said that shit.
What was his biggest payday against Ward?
I guess, but I bet you it was like about $6 million.
Damn, that white boy ain't making no bread like that. I thought Kovalev was at least making some
No, I'm
M's.
telling you, bro,
He,
Canelo at this
that nigga making less than Deontay. God damn.
say, look, at this point in his career, bro, you gotta understand Canelo know what he doing, bro. He know this game of boxing. Like he know the science of it now. Like he ain't just gonna say he wanna fight somebody, bro, and not know that he could beat them, bro. Like straight up.
Man, Canelo. This is why I respect Canelo because not only has Canelo fought top competition, not only has he already put himself in position to pick and choose who he want to fight, he's still picking and choosing tough fights, and he don't have to do that. This nigga is picking. I mean, you already just said it. He offered a fight to Kovalev. He offering a fight to Spence. He's offering. You know what I mean? Like he made a fight happen with Danny Jacobs. That wasn't no easy fucking fight. Before that fight, people was like, I don't know, man. Canelo might get his ass beat. You know. So I mean, hey, Canelo's that dude, bro. He's that dude. I mean, I don't know what Kovalev's biggest payday was, but sometimes, man, you gotta just take what you can take and think about your legacy. What would that do for Kovalev to get Canelo Alvarez on his resume?
A lot.
Be only the second guy in history to beat Canelo. You be in the company of Floyd Mayweather. You'd be able to say me and Floyd was the only two people that beat Canelo. You know, you can
And
say
what
that little
can
motherfucker try to come up here and I beat his ass right back down to his normal weight class. So
say, you know what's crazy? That's why I'm saying, bro, Canelo ain't gonna take no fight right now, not knowing he could win.
you say he's not going to take a fight right now, not knowing he can win.
Yep.
I think Canelo just confident he can beat anybody.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I just think that he don't feel like it's nobody in or around his weight class that can beat him. You know. Um, Now, I mean, I don't know if see, because it's just like he's kind of trying to balance himself between do I fight stay at 160? Do I go to 168? Now you're talking about a guy who's at 175. And then I think I heard a rumor that Kathy Duval said some shit like, well, if you want Kovalev, you got to come to 175. Ain't no catch me. So
Mm-hmm.
that'd be some shit. If Canelo goes to 175 to fight Kovalev, that's similar to um no, that's actually I was about to say similar to like Roy Jones going up to heavyweight fighting home dude you was talking about. But I mean that's just fighting. That's the biggest opponent you will have faced. Kovalev, man, that motherfucker's tall, he's big, and he don't hit soft. He don't hit soft, man. So I know Canelo got skills, and but to go to 175, we talking about putting on probably more weight than he ever has. So that speed ain't gonna be you know there like that. Probably gonna slow down a bit. Might not be as elusive. So I mean, guys that fight at lower weight classes, yeah, you might be able to move a certain kind of way and have success against certain opponents at that weight, and then you go up in weight. And you saw how Mikey looked against Earl. Like, nigga, that shit different, bro. 147. Way different.
I
So,
mean,
I don't know, man.
I wasn't taking no piss boxing monster. I was running some goddamn water.
Boxing Monster he said they offered 6 million, but they want what Jacobs got, 10 to 12. Damn, I guess Kovalev not a big draw like that, man. Man, you would think a white boy from where's he from?
Um, Somewhere across.
Somewhere across the pond, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would think a white boy from across the pond would be able to, command more money than what he's been getting.
Because Kovalev came out to be a little racist.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He did, but still, I still think he should be racist or not. Still think he should be able to
Generate more money.
yeah, shit. Have a bunch of walk in with the Klansman shit. You know what I mean? If you want the Klan outfit. Um, Let me look up Kovalev to see what his real height is. I think he's taller than 6 feet. I thought he was like 6'3" or some
Kovalev
shit.
pretty tall, bro.
Oh, he is only 6 feet. I thought he was taller than that. Well, that's still a height advantage over Canelo. Canelo only like 5'8", 5'8", 5'9". Boxing Monster says Russia. Yeah, what's up with Russia, man? Seems like they're not really fucking with him like that. And I heard that he didn't even really get paid for the rematch with what you call it, the rematch with Ward. Trav says his promoter doesn't pay big money. That's his problem. Boxing Monster says KKK outfit. Yeah, man, if you're gonna be racist, do go all the way with the shit. Walk in with the goddamn the KKK outfit, bro. Maybe build up more fans that way. People troll you and shit. But before we jet out, man, that Thurman versus PAC fight is coming up, man. Let me see how far away we from this shit. Couple weeks. I ain't really seen too much footage on Pacquiao. Um, I just been seeing a lot of headlines. Pacquiao working on knockout punch, or Pacquiao super fast, or Pacquiao wows the fans, um, or impresses the women with his big calf muscles and shit like that. So I ain't really been watching no footage on him. But shit, Thurman, though, I've seen some footage on him. He doing some new shit that he more shit than I've ever seen him do. Um, Thurman is usually sticks to the same routine. Ride the bike, do a lot of the heavy bag, sit ups in the ring and dumbbells and shit like that. But he doing some new shit, man, with these new trainers, fitness and conditioning trainers. So I don't know, man. Like he must realize that, you know what, this is a really serious fight that I must win and I must look impressive. Um, but Keith gonna have to show me, dog. I still think Pacquiao dangerous, man.
Man,
I
keep
still I
coming.
still picking Pacquiao to win right now, though.
Man, I got Keith coming out there putting on the show, fam. Keith Thurman understand like all the shit he done been through, bro. All these niggas out here talking, throwing dirt on this nigga name, bro. Man, it's like Cuz got a point to prove, fam. He gonna come out here and prove it too. Pacquiao, like you say, this possibly could be Pacquiao's last fight, bro, and I believe it.
Damn, so you believe that shit? You really think Keith gonna retire Pacquiao?
Man, look, Keith
That's
Thurman
some
ain't
big
playing.
words, bro.
Keith Thurman ain't playing, fam. Like, look how Pacquiao looked against Adrian Broner, fam. That shit wasn't impressive. That was weak to me.
Yeah, I know, man. I just felt like you know how Pacquiao. I just am very motivated from this fight because he's going to retire me. You know, I just think Manny, like, you know, he just a little extra motivation from Keith Thurman coming out. I mean, because it's like you got to get motivated. When you got a nigga talking about he coming in there to retire you, he's trying to make sure your eyes is closed at the end of the fight, bruh. He's trying to sleep you. He's telling you he gonna sleep you. So it's like, Manny, either you gonna have to get up for this fight. But come on, man, LTBA. This nigga know Keith Thurman is way different from a goddamn AB. He probably didn't even train for AB. He like, man, this is AB, bro. I can be 50% and beat this nigga. I'm not getting beat by a nigga who do Tatiana dances and fucking kiss Javante Davis in the club. Not losing to this. So this is Keith Thurman, dog. And like I say, I'm a fan of Keith Thurman. Because like I described earlier, for me to be a fan of you, it's about who you are outside the ring and what you're doing inside the ring. You know, you taking tough fights, whoop de whoop. Of course, he's got some some what's the word I'm looking for? Some blemishes on his legacy because of this talk about this Errol Spence, but Errol Spence still got to show me a lot. So other than that, like he's always brings excitement into that ring, no matter if you love him or hate him. And of course, I want to see him win, but it's just when a fighter start doing a whole lot of talking, I just be like, all right, man, look, you talking big shit like this, bruh. I get it, you got to sell the fight, but I'd rather see you just do what the fuck you need to do. But when you talking about retiring Manny Pacquiao and you knocking him out, all right, man, all
Shit,
right,
then Manny Pacquiao retired De La Hoya.
yeah,
It
he
comes a
did.
point. It comes a point in their career, fam, to where it just ain't there no more. And you gotta understand, this a young man that a hungry nigga who done got so much through at him and Keith Thurman, bro. He coming, he coming to hurt Manny Pacquiao, fam.
Sean Newton, what's up, Sean Newton in the chat? I just went ahead and gave you a wrench, man. You've been coming back quite a bit, but you just said Broner would go 12 with Thurman and be competitive. Wow, I don't think a lot of people gonna agree with you on that comment though. What'd you feel about that, Corey?
What he say?
He said Broner would go 12 with Thurman and be competitive.
That nigga crazy.
It's gonna be one of the. He might go 12, but it damn sure ain't gonna be competitive, bro. I don't know
Bro,
what the fuck. I don't know where you getting that from. What makes you think Broner's gonna be competitive against Thurman? That shit. He gonna beat the fur off that nigga.
Keith
Trust me,
Thurman
man.
will blow Broner the fuck up.
Yeah, man. I don't know
He
what
will
you
hurt
seeing
him,
in
bro.
Broner.
He'll hurt him.
And Sean Newton ain't no casual. He be saying some real shit, but that was a casual. That's a casual ass comment. How the fuck you think Broner gonna go to goddamn? Even if you do go to distance, nigga, his eyes is gonna be shut. Fucking swole up, nigga. He gonna be so knotted up.
Oh,
Boxing Monster
God.
says I got Pacquiao by split decision. No doubt. He said if Sean Newton says if Keith Thurman comes like that, he just might allow Manny to KO his ass. I think Keith could get KO'd in this fight, man. He could.
Damn, that's how y'all feeling with Keith?
I mean, I just don't. I mean, I kind of agree with what one thing that Sean Newton said. I think he said something about the hunger. I just saw a comment. Yeah, he said Keith isn't that hungry. 2 years off. I agree with that. Like that's why I'm questioning if he can beat Pacquiao because of the hunger. I don't know if this is the same Keith, bro. I don't know if this is, man.
I don't see how
Um,
y'all don't see that.
Boxing Monster says Broner face gonna be looking like his avatar. That Birdo avatar with them eyes all swelled up. Yep.
It's
Hell
like
yeah. Thurman would knock that nigga up.
Thurman ready for Pacquiao, bro. He gonna put on a show. He know he got to.
What's the best what do you feel is the best game plan for Keith? He's getting ready to fight a very awkward, short, quick, powerful southpaw.
Oh, he gonna stay
Leg
on the outside. See, he gonna stay on the outside a little bit first. But I'm telling y'all gonna see Keith Thurman really sit down on his punches. He's trying to hurt Manny Pacquiao this fight. So you're gonna see Keith box. But you're gonna see Keith trying to go back to that old one-time Thurman in this fight. Watch what I tell you.
what do you think is gonna be the most effective shot? The right uppercut, the right hook, the straight right, left hook over the right hand down low from Manny, or what shot you think is
Probably the
gonna
right, probably the right hook.
right
You
hook?
know, probably the right hook or the left. It's probably the left hook because Keith Thurman gonna probably try to catch Manny when Manny jab and try to throw that left hook over that jab. So probably the left hook, but I'm saying the left hook to the body, the right hook to the body, the uppercut, the right straight. Keith is gonna hit Manny Pacquiao with everything, fam. Man, look, if y'all think Manny Pacquiao struggled against Jeff Horn, fam, don't forget about that Jeff Horn fight.
Yeah,
Let's not forget about that. Jeff Horn ain't on Keith Thurman level. and look, he ain't even close.
Sean Newton says Keith is only hungry for a career payday. Wow.
You can
We're
say
gonna
all
find
you
out,
want.
bro. And Sean Newton, I hear what you're saying, bro. I like Keith. I like Keith's style and everything like that, but I feel you, man. I ain't got an issue with it because, hey, I'm just keeping it real. I don't know if this nigga Keith is hungry anymore. And I feel like Manny Pacquiao could clip that nigga, man. Like I feel like Joel Diaz and other people saying shit like, man, as soon as he feels Pacquiao's power and the intensity that Manny Pacquiao's gonna bring in there, everything gonna change. I'm like, well, we gotta see, bro. Because it's points in the fight where Pacquiao can just turn up, and I know a lot of people gonna probably look at that last fight Keith had with Josito Lopez when he got in trouble, and we know Pacquiao's a lot quicker, he's a lot stronger, and I think that's what a lot of people was looking at.
Yeah,
That
but
with Manny
Black, that was
Pacquiao
Keith's
hurting,
first fight
he
back.
might get him. Hmm?
That was Keith's first fight back. Y'all got the,
Yeah, yeah, I
you got
know.
the.
Yeah, yeah.
It was his first fight back. Dusting off the whiskers. He coming right back into it. He gonna be more dangerous and more sharper in this second fight coming up, and everybody should know that. Y'all see?
Yeah, I don't mind being wrong, man. He just got to prove it, man. He just got to prove it to me.
He gonna show you why he's at top, why he's still one or two in the division.
Yeah.
Watch. I can't wait. And we like what, 18 days away?
So, if Keith beats Pacquiao, does he become the A side over in the welterweight division over anybody?
It just depends on I
And
don't
I
know
hate that I gotta
because
ask that question, but that's how these niggas is approach this
I
boxing shit.
don't know. It just depends on how the public perceive it. Because you got to understand, bro. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. This shit might do a meal. It might.
Damn, I don't think so. If you do a meal, nigga, that's great for Keith. That ain't nothing new for Manny, but that'll be great for Keith.
What you think
If
it'll
he do.
do?
5 or 6, 5, around
That's good
5.
though, right?
I mean, that's better than that'll be the best numbers this year and last 2 years, I think. If you do 5, that'll outdo Spence Garcia, Pacquiao Broner, Wilder Fury, and whatever else we done seen in the last few. Because pay per view ain't really been Nobody even. When the last time somebody did 500K? I don't. I mean, I'm talking about in America. These American fighters. So at the end of the day, uh,
I can remember.
so I mean that'll be. I mean, based on what we've been seeing lately, that five will be good. That'll be great. For Keith. But you talk about a meal. If that nigga do a meal, nigga, that's awesome. Nigga, for Keith, that's awesome. I mean, for them two to
He
be
been
able to do
talking a
them
lot
type of
of shit
numbers,
though.
huh?
You don't think the Philippine people gonna show up and show up? All Pacquiao fans ain't gonna. Or you really?
Filipino people. I mean, and like you said, bro, you know, I be thinking about this like probably almost every day since you said that shit. Like every time I think about boxing, when you said Keith Thurman might be the smartest fighter in boxing or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just pay attention to certain things that Keith does.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he know how to talk that shit. He do
Mm-hmm.
know how to get underneath your skin. He know how to get in your head, and he must have gotten in Pacquiao head because it seemed like it just changed Pacquiao. Pacquiao is he on a different he almost like trying to train like he back young again, to get up for this fight.
Yep.
I think that um Broner Pacquiao, it was kind of boring, you know. Um
A
Broner
little
don't have
bit.
that. Broner couldn't bring that excitement back to a fight. Matter of fact, that was his first pay-per-view fight, and he didn't
You know
really.
what? You know what it was? Broner wasn't believable no more.
Yeah, right. So it's just different because Keith is undefeated, and he in there talking that shit. Like he's selling the fight. He's doing his part to sell and say the certain things that fans and people that was interested in the fight would want to hear. And he's saying, he's trying to retire this guy. I mean, the worst thing you could do to somebody is retire their fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, as far as market, marketability, as far as these two fighters, Pacquiao's not a big talker. Um, he does it. He's just kind of like Spence. He's gonna do most of his talking in that fucking ring. He just come in there and whoop your ass. But to get other people involved, being that Thurman is talking this shit, it's really probably getting a lot of the attention of the Philippine people, like you said, because it's like, whoa, like what? Y'all gonna do this to our senator? You gonna retire him? So it's probably igniting something in the whole Philippines. Like, let's see our senator go in here and uh, shut this guy up with all this shit that he talking about retirement. Because we believe in Manny Pacquiao. He's 40 years old. He's still got a lot left, and he's gonna go in here and beat this ponytail ass, whatever, whoop de whoop. So I don't know, man. He might just be he might just be smart like that, doing what he need to do to put more interest in this fight. And if it does do million, we got to give Keith credit for helping to sell this fight because like I say, they did what three or four, Pacquiao and Broner. And if it do
Yep.
something like that, even 7 or 8, I'm just like, God damn, like shit. That's why I asked you. I said it after this fight. If he able to get beyond Pacquiao, does it become complete A side? And I think for sure he's going to surpass the pay per views we seen earlier this year for sure. But I just don't know if it'll do that much. I'm gonna say about 5 though. Say about 5.
No, I just think people like you got a lot of Mexican people who fuck with Pacquiao. Keith Thurman talking that shit. He getting under a lot of people's skin. So people was like, I'm telling you when I say he's smart, bro. Keith Thurman adopted that Floyd Mayweather brand, like not brand to where he liked Floyd Mayweather, but he created his own valiant way to make people hate him. People hate Keith Thurman now, Black.
Mm-hmm.
They hate him, bro. And that's good for him because he likes it. I don't give a fuck, hate me. I'ma still
Yeah,
talk that
yeah,
shit. I'ma still do what I do. I'm undefeated. Like, bro, I tell you, when I thought this nigga was the smartest nigga in boxing, shit, nigga, I wasn't trolling when I said that.
hmm Hey, in the chat, Boxeo Mexicano, is that Mexican fight fan, or is that somebody else?
That's what people be saying.
I just want to make sure. Uh, Sean Newton says pay-per-view in the UK for this fight too. Oh, word? Oh, okay. All right, man. You get that wrench now, bro. You get that wrench now. When I thought that nigga was a troll, I was like, what the fuck? I'm not giving this nigga no wrench. Shout out to Mexican fight fan. Shout out to him. Sean Newton says mostly LDBC guys hate him. Talking about Keith. Well, because LDBC only fucks with Errol Spence majority. So that's how that went. That's how that shit went. You know. That's why a lot of them niggas didn't like me because I was giving more praise to Keith Thurman over Errol Spence, who had done nothing. He wasn't even champion at that time. And niggas was talking like Errol Spence was better than Keith. I'm like, how? How has he proved it? He ain't proved shit yet. So niggas was not liking me because I was giving Keith more props than Errol. I'm like, he deserves more props than Errol. I don't care about you niggas don't like that.
Oh, that was the fallout?
Huh?
That was the fallout?
The what?
I said that was the fallout you had with them?
Big part of it. Big part of it. They didn't like the fact that that I would give a lot of praise to Keith Thurman. And when niggas try to debate and say Errol Spence better than Keith or say, this, that, and the other, I would just hit him with the facts like I normally do. Like, who the fuck is he beat? He's a prospect. He ain't no champ. So I was talking that shit like that then, and didn't give a fuck about who liked it or not. Like, I ain't never been that type of nigga to just, curb the truth on what I felt, even to this day, But yeah, these niggas was on the Arrow bandwagon, majority of them, and them niggas didn't like the fact that every time that conversation came up, even when I would be on the panel with niggas, I'm gonna just be like, well, Arrow ain't did shit yet, They didn't like that shit, so that's when I learned that okay, they got an agenda, narrative to only say good shit about Arrow, not critique him. But everybody can get criticized, man. Everybody get. I mean, it's fighters that I like. I like Keith, but I think he gonna lose. I think Manny gonna beat him. That don't make me a hater. That don't mean that I don't like him to think that he gonna lose. That's just how I really feel. Now if he wins, I'm gonna be happy. I like Keith fighting style. I want him to still remain champion so I can see him mix it up with Bud and Keith and so on and so forth. But hey, it is what it is. This is boxing, nigga. You know what I mean? So, y'all niggas keep getting y'all super chat money to put out these fake narratives, nigga. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do my thing, nigga. Boxeo Mexicano says, Black, are you cool with CJ Goodfella? Nigga, I'm cool, period. So if a nigga don't like me, fuck him. I don't give a shit, bro. I know him though. I know him. I've been on a lot of these niggas that try to talk shit about me now. They know me, bro. Like I've been cool with these niggas for a year, for a while, nigga. And now that I'm doing my thing, we got the UDC popping, whatever. It's so many niggas that's just competitive, and they just can't just real recognize real and just show respect. Like I respect what he doing. I ain't got no problem with CJ. I ain't got no problem with them the LDBC niggas that talk shit about me. I don't give a shit. You niggas not paying nothing over here, bro. I'm not gonna lose sleep over a hater ass nigga. But I'm cool with CJ. Only thing with CJ is I felt like he kind of got caught into that LDBC wave for a little bit, and then he kind of switched up. He switched up a little bit, But at the end of the day, I mean, because for a while he was pushing Errol Spence and was talking mad shit about Bud Crawford. That's the only thing that kind of threw me off about him was that like he was just I'm not gonna say trolling Crawford, but he was talking hella shit about Bud Crawford and was big on Errol Spence when he was really cool with them, and then kind of switched up and then was trying to give praise to Bud Crawford and then diss Errol Spence when they kind of fell out with LWC. So, but I've been consistent. Like I've been saying that Errol Spence is not all this stuff y'all hyping him up to be. He ain't proved shit yet and whoop de whoop. I've been consistent the same way. you know. But I just seen, a little bit of changes in certain people. Um, once they got to a certain point or whatever. But CJ, I mean, he do him. He do him. You know. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't watch a lot of niggas, bro. I watch IOTBA. I watch Unbiased. I watch Red Glove Militant. I watch G-League the Leader. I watch Bruce fucking Vane.
Me
Um,
too. That's it.
yeah, man. I watch a few
I
niggas,
pay
bro.
attention to a couple of my other niggas. But main niggas, I just been listening to us lately.
I'll watch D Jefferson. I'll watch what am I fucking missing, bro? Um, when my nigga Charles D put up some content, I watch his shit.
Man, what Charles D? I ain't seen Cuz in a minute.
Yeah, Charles around. Hopefully he ain't locked up, man. Damn, that'd be concerning me. Like, damn, man, you just never know. You went here 1 week, and the next thing you know, he'll jump in, or I send a link. Like, yeah, what's up, Black? Just got out. Like, god damn, nigga, again. Um, Boxing Monster says CJ's the Malcolm X of YouTube boxing. What the fuck does that mean? Um, Sean Newton says Spence might be that guy. Let's see. And that's how I feel about it. I'm like, he might be. You just
I
gotta,
think he is that guy.
yeah. See,
I
our
always been
TBA is up
consistent
here.
with that.
Me and our TBA go back and forth on that shit all the time. But that's a true statement. He might be that guy. But am I wrong for saying that I don't think he's that guy yet? And for saying
No,
that he needs to
you
do
ain't wrong.
more to prove that.
Nope.
That's why niggas don't like me, because I say, nah, he ain't proved it yet. Niggas getting their feelings when I say he fought one top welterweight, he got one belt in one weight class, and I can't give him an elite stamp yet. But niggas just say, oh, he already proved himself. He ain't got to do nothing. He deserved to cherry pick or pick and choose. I'm like, well, hey, that's how y'all feel. But this is how I feel. Um, no, Trav. He said he needs to fight Canelo to see if he's that guy. You just want to see Errol Spence lose. I'm not here to talk about to see Errol Spence lose. I want to see Errol Spence test himself versus the best competition. That's my perspective on it. I ain't never got up here and said that Errol can't fight. The nigga can fight. Okay. I only criticize um the change up as far as being free smoke and strap season. Like, if you're not unifying, then I'm gonna say something. If it's not a man down, I'm gonna say something. And I just want to see him. But all the hype behind Errol Spence, and I call it hype because a lot of people saying that he's the best this and he the best that, but you're not fighting the best. You got to fight the best to become the best. So that's what I stayed locked on. If anything, that is my agenda, is to see the best. And if somebody feels that they the best, it's just like, let me look at your resume, let me see who you fighting. Not about if you are A side, about your pay-per-view numbers, how many social media followers you have. I don't look at That's not boxing. That, to me, that's not boxing. If you're talking about who's the best, that don't determine who the best is, and that's what a lot of you niggas get caught up on. He the best because he's the A side. He's the best because he filled up the goddamn Dallas Stadium when he fought Mikey Garcia. So that makes him the best to y'all? So I'm just a throwback type of boxing fan. It's about who did you fight, who did you beat, you know. And but if all you doing is fighting tune-ups, I'm sorry, man. You the tune-up king. Get a tuna sandwich. But Boxer Monster says Spence needs to prove haters wrong by fighting Canelo. Pay Porter step aside money and fight Canelo on September 14th. Man, hell no. Why y'all niggas trying to No, man, look. Y'all gotta stay focused, man. Y'all trying to make this shit something else. Create a narrative or change the shit to now he need to go after the y'all just want Arrow to go after the biggest bag. Is that what it is? I want Arrow to fight the best in his weight class, man. I've been saying that.
He still got a whole division he need to worry about, fam.
Y'all just want this nigga to leave welterweight.
Why
Y'all
we
just look
staying
at
away from that Terrence Crawford fight or Keith Thurman fight, fam?
Yeah, I'm like, why are they trying to take our focus off the big fights in his division? Thurman, Crawford. Like, those are two big mega fights, man. Either one. And I think it's like it'll be the perfect timing being that if Thurman can find a way to get past Pacquiao and Spence gets beyond Porter, I mean, come on, man. It's no need to marinate further. That fight should happen. Unifications, and we could put all those heat in the world on Keith because he said when he fight Spence, he want 3 straps on the line. Here it is, sir. Get your ponytail ass in the ring with Spence. But Spence got to take care of that easy road. Got to take care of that easy road, man. Whenever that fight get announced and made, it happens.
I think it's gonna be in October now, fam.
Damn. Now it's gonna be October.
I think so because it ain't been announced next July, August, September. 3 months.
I don't understand this shit, bro. Like this man recently did what fight was that? No, yeah, that was at the Jamel fight versus Coda. Like he was talking like, the fight's pretty much done. It's gonna be announced soon. I'm like, damn, what the if you saying it's pretty much a done deal, why is it no date? It's gonna be announced soon. Just this mysterious shit, man. It just bothers me. I just hope the Porters is being smart, man. Taking all the necessary
What you mean by
precautions.
that being smart?
I'm just saying, bro, to be honest with you, man, I just can't stop myself from thinking about this cycling shit. You know, it just sometimes it just come to my mind. Like this is we've seen this happen with many fighters. They'll delay signing the contract or pushing making announcing the fight because they cycling off. And I don't know, I'm not saying he is, but I can't say he isn't. Because I'm trying to figure out, well, if everybody's agreed to the shit, Sean's already training, you saying it's a done deal, then what are we waiting on, bro? Why you what's the mysterious shit? It's gonna get announced soon. And then there's nobody that he got so many goddamn um, biased media people. They don't ask him, well, why do we have to wait? What is the delay? Why does that have to be announced soon? Like, what is there something that we're waiting on? Like, I'll ask that nigga real questions like that. You know, I can't be one of the media niggas. They'll kick me out first day. Like, yo, your media pass revoked. Can't be asking a nigga questions like that. Boxing Mom says Canelo is the one and only franchise champ in boxing. I still don't understand that, but
He earned
I,
that
I
shit though. Fuck that.
huh?
He earned that shit.
No, I'm not saying he don't earn his position because I think Canelo deserves whatever freedom to do what the fuck he want. I just don't understand the term franchise. Like I just don't understand what the fuck that mean. Like,
It's just like letting people know Jamal ain't ready.
huh?
It's basically letting everybody know Jamal ain't ready. Shit.
So because he ain't ready, they reward him with a WBC strap?
No, I mean, no, it's just that, Canelo, remember the beef Canelo had with the WBC where he said he'll never. So they trying to do right by Canelo now. They know, you remember that beef he had with them, bro? Like,
With the WBC?
yeah, I remember Canelo had some beef with them.
What the
Because he
I thought
dropped
it was
his
just a
belt. I
text
think it had
message.
something to do with something, bro.
Oh, I didn't
But
know about the beef like that. I thought they was pretty
yeah,
much Team Canelo the whole way through.
no,
Makes sense.
they doing a lot of ass kissing now. Because,
Oh,
Canelo, remember when Canelo was like, fuck lost weight? Man, it was some shit went on with the WBC. I know I remember that.
somebody in the chat probably know.
Uh,
Um, I said somebody in the chat probably know more on that. Oh, Sean Newton says Canelo was forced to fight Triple G, so he dropped the belt. Some shit. He said
yeah,
he gave up the belt, gave it to Triple G after he beat Cotto. So you think that that's the time
yeah.
period when they had little issues or something?
Yeah, with the WBC, yeah, he had some type of issues with them, bro. So what Sean Newton says, it was along to that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been hearing rumors too. So he says, Shanu says Canelo might be hurt, so a Triple G versus Munguia fight for the Mexican holiday. I think Munguia gonna get stretched, bro. Stretched out. I think Triple G stops Munguia. He'll stop Munguia.
It seems like Golden Boy Hogan on that title, ain't it?
That WBO. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he got fucking a gift decision in his last fight. After that fight, I'm like, oh yeah, he not gonna beat the top guys at all. I don't see him beating the goddamn Jamel. I don't see him beating a Triple G. I definitely don't see him beating no Canelo.
You ever seen beat
Uh,
Jamal?
huh?
Jamal ain't that special now. He proved that. McGee,
Jamal?
Jamal ain't that special, bro.
No, hell no, nah.
McGee got a good chance at him. I ain't saying he'll win, but I'm saying Jamal ain't that special where I'm gonna just say, oh, Jamal and beat Munguia like that. No.
I got Jamal beating Munguia. But you know what? I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, I don't know why Triple G and Munguia will fight when Munguia is a 154-pound champion. So is that gonna be like a non-title fight, or when? How would that fight happen? I know fucking Triple G ain't going down to 154 unless this nigga about to vacate his belt and go up to 160.
But you know, Munguia said it was hard for him making 154 anyway.
Oh, so I don't know, but hell no, I think Jamal to me, like I agree with you said earlier. I think the Charlos have peaked, man. We gonna see that's the best that we're gonna. That's the best that we've seen from them. They're not gonna. I don't see them improving, getting drastically better than what we already seen. But I still think that Jamal can beat a motherfucking Jamal and Jamel can beat him again. That's how I feel. Um, that's why you know, it's always important to see fighters get tested versus tougher competition, because then you can kind of make your determination like, okay, yeah, I can see this guy. He has a problem with movers, a guy who's slick and he ain't as good as he looked versus other opponents. But nah, I still think that them Charlotte boys are give McGear. McGear got his ass whooped by that Irish dude, and they gave him a gift decision. I was like, oh man, hell nah. Let me see. Oh, Simon Shaw just said McGear having trouble making weight. I mean, he can go up and fight Triple G if he want to. He gonna get stopped, bro. McGee gonna get stopped. I'll debate any nigga on that. Even Triple G in his age. I don't even know how old Triple G is, but don't matter. McGee's youth ain't gonna do shit but get his ass stopped. The nigga
Because he
has
trying
no
to throw with
defense.
Triple G if he want to.
Huh?
He can try to throw with Triple G if he want to. But gonna get some hurt put on him.
Yeah, Triple G gonna stretch that nigga, bro. So if that fight happen, all right, shit, I got my money on fucking Triple G by knockout. Fucking knockout. Um, Eric Morales is Munguia's new trainer. Oh yeah, that's a definite man down. It's a definite man down.
Who trained him?
Munguia.
Who was training them at first?
Shit, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Eric Morales ain't gonna be able to do shit for that Triple G smoke. Uh, so yeah, man, we gotta see what's gonna happen. But somebody said something about Canelo possibly being injured. So, uh, but in closing, man, like you know, Earl Spence, if you hearing this, man, take care of business at 147. I want you to prove yourself at 47, man. Don't make the same mistake a lot of these other fighters have made before you, man. You know, the guy you took the strap from made the most terrible mistake he could have ever made, trying to go up two weight classes to fight a top guy, a top champion. And we seen what happened to him. And you just, took his the rest little soul he had left after that loss in Kell Brook. We seen Mikey, like you didn't pretty much, took care of a lot of, He beat Kell Brook. He beat Mikey. Mikey tried to do the same thing. Try to go up in weight and fucking test the top dog 2 weight classes above him. It didn't work out for you. You know, Rigondeaux tried to do the same shit. It didn't work out for him, man. You know, he was motherfucking life or death in his last fight. Fighting fucking Rigondeaux to turn into a Mexican. He went from a Cuban to a Mexican. He's fighting Mexican style now, man. He's not even the same fighter. Um, but anyhow, man. Nah, Arrow should just kind of just look at these other guys that have tried to take risk and go up 2 weight classes and have success. Only a small percentage of fighters. You got to be. Now I know, hey, some of y'all feel he's special. Y'all might think he's special enough to do it, but I'm just saying he might be. But be special at 47 first. You ain't been special at 47 first against the other top guys. You know. So once you do that, then yeah, if the weight is too much to cut, you know, because Errol gets big in between fights. So I mean, it'll probably be more comfortable for him to do fight at 54 or 160. You know, but that don't mean that he gonna be able to just be such a dominant force at 54 or 60 like people believe he is at 47. So it's more work to do. So best of luck, Earl. You know, these motherfuckers ain't really boxing fans, man. You know, they you got a lot of love, Earl, but over here we gonna tell you the shit you need to hear, man. You know what I mean? You got a lot more to do, bro. You do. Take care of 47 first. Take care of that easy roll. Fuck the Canelo talk. I don't, and that's the only thing that bothers me too about him. Like anytime somebody want to say something, just because a fan might bring up Canelo Alvarez or another name, out of your ego, you ain't gotta fucking respond and act like you gotta say something to make your fans feel a certain type of way about you. Like, bro, you ain't gotta brag about what you think you'll do to Canelo. Even if you felt that, like, you should just be like, you know what? If Canelo fight happens in the future, we revisit that. I'm not scared of no fighter out here. When I get to 160, and if he's still there, I'm gonna take care of that. But right now, my focus is on Sean Porter. Like that's how I like to hear fighters talk. Like even when I used to watch Floyd and any other fighters, when you totally dialed in into your next fight, when they ask you questions about somebody else, you're not even trying to entertain that shit. You like, you know
Yeah.
what? Um, I'm focused 100% on my opponent. When that time comes, I will, deal with that. But right now, it's all Sean Porter. Kenny and Sean Porter is my focus right now. I'm focused on destroying them. And once I take care of business, I'll welcome any other questions for future opponents. But to
Yeah.
me, that just tells me that he's not all the way focused 100% on Sean Porter, or maybe you're not taking it serious, or maybe you feel like he is such easy work that you can talk about, you can overlook him. You can look right at Canelo when you got Sean right in front of you. That's crazy, bro. That's just crazy. So
And that's not good, bro. That's why I'm concerned about that count.
yeah, that's
That's why
that's
I'm.
that's the thing, man. Like any person who have watched boxing, man, we've seen these many elite athletes, man. When it's time, when you got a fight schedule, you totally lock in, bro. And just the vibe, like when I seen that interview that he did with I think from Barbershop, it's just like he just I mean he just being himself. He laid back. He talking about he can't sell. Whoop-de-whoop. It just seemed like he not taking it serious. Like he not taking Sean serious. Sean is taking arrows hella serious. Like nigga, I'm about to do whatever I got to do to come out of there with the victory because I want to be a unified champion. Arrow like nigga, this nigga can't sell. He easy work. He the easy
Yeah.
roll. I'm not worried about Sean, and I
And
don't know if that's gonna hurt Sean Errol Spence going into this fight. Matter of fact, we don't even know if he really training like that yet. We know for a fact Sean was training 4 or 5 weeks.
yeah.
So shit. But that's the thing, man. That's the kind of shit that I pay attention to, man.
But look, Black though. Look at this right here too, though, cuz. Like, if Sean Porter win, this is a fight that leave him high up to where you can start looking at Sean Porter like, okay, This dude credentials is pretty
His
good.
resume is gonna be better than Keith's. He gonna surpass Keith body work at the welterweight division, and Sean is gonna be that guy, bro. Sean is gonna be the top dog to me. If he beats Errol, he's gonna be well, I can't say that because Keith has already beat Sean. So I mean Keith is
Yeah, that
kind of
was 2 years ago though.
that was 2 years ago, yeah. So I mean it just makes that rematch much bigger, I feel, coming off a win over Errol if he's able to do it. But I that fight to me, I just don't think that that's an easy fight for Errol, and I'm just concerned that Errol is just not taking that shit serious enough, man. You got one guy that's just taking this shit really serious, like started training camp early, ain't playing no games. Errol acting like nigga, well, it'll be announced soon. The nigga can't sell. He ain't got no home. He just talking shit, talking a whole lot of shit. He talking about Canelo Alvarez, how he'll whoop his ass, and all this old other stuff, man. And I'm just like, wow, bro. Okay. I just don't know about the focus level over there, man. Maybe they underestimating Sean. That's my question. Is he underestimating Sean, or does he really know that I'm special enough to beat this nigga on my worst day, as LTBA say?
I don't never think Earl underestimating anybody. I just think it started like his it's just the people around him, bro. Starting with his trainer. Starting with his trainer. I'm gonna keep on saying that, man. Starting with his trainer. The
Yeah.
celebrity. He the new celebrity.
Celebrity mid holder.
Yeah. Sorry. No, I know he was at some time I'm in my feelings. When he said that mid holder shit when you stated earlier, fam.
Yeah, nigga. Like that, man. You're a celebrity, huh? What do you do? Yeah, you're a celebrity mid holder, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, Black, but shit, I just made it to work, fam. Appreciate you having me on, bro. Like, real talk. Shout out to the whole UGC. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come subscribe to the all TBA. We might go do a live stream in a minute because I just got here and it's going to be lunchtime in these weeks. But, yeah, man, appreciate you, Black.
Anytime, bro. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, y'all take the time. Once again, all my niggas in the UGC click, man, it's listed right there on my homepage. Just click the channels tab, and they all right there, man. You know, they all right there. Um, shit, we had to draw. I had to remove one person, I think a week ago, cause they on that troll shit. And I told the nigga, I said, hey, look, man, stay off other niggas' platform. And I'm gonna say this, man, even niggas that don't fuck with the UGC, that don't like black, cool, nigga, cool, whatever, you know. But I'm not with trying to troll and go to y'all live streams and try to disrupt y'all shit, man. Like whatever, y'all do y'all, man. If y'all got a audience and people that love y'all content, I'm not gonna hate. I might disagree with a lot of shit y'all say, but that's just because I'm a real nigga, bro. I'm gonna keep that real shit. I'm not doing it. I don't like I said. I don't do it for the same reason a lot of y'all do it for. Super chats and create narratives. Like y'all niggas know what it is. That's why y'all don't like me, bro. Cause I'm gonna keep that shit real. And a lot of shit I say put you niggas in a hot seat. It's called that UGC flame. Still got love for y'all niggas, but y'all niggas know what it is. Some of y'all be fake. Y'all create narratives. And for the nigga that got dropped, I don't give a fuck about your videos, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I already knew you was a clown ass nigga, bro. And me removing you from the UGC just confirmed that, nigga, based on what you did, nigga. You in your feelings. You know? You mad that UGC don't fuck with you no more. Hey man, and doing videos off another channel. You lame ass niggas to me. All you niggas is lame, you know? So you niggas is mad because y'all know the UGC is a hot platform. And you guys gotta fucking mention us and you gotta make a video about us because you niggas jealous. You niggas jealous. So keep hating and we gonna keep doing what we do. Because we give you niggas content. We give you niggas content. Okay? So shout out to the real niggas out there. Shout out to our TBA. Unbiased, biased boxer talk. Um, Red Glove Militant. My niggas Charles D. You know, shout out to Bruce fucking Vane. Everybody that Roberts UC click. My nigga Angel Santos. My nigga been hella busy, but man, he one of my originals rocking with me with the UGC from day one, day numero uno. Okay, so you know, I got ones that's been fucking with me and been fucking with me from day one. I've had niggas been fucking with me in the beginning and then switched up because they saw niggas that was saying some shit about me and they seen opportunity to make some money to be fake. So they're opportunists. Shout out to you opportunists. I hope it pay off in the end. You know what I mean? But yeah, stay y'all monkey asses off my fucking shit, nigga. Cause I will flame the fuck out you. You know, you can say whatever you want to say in your videos. You ever come to my platform and want to debate me on anything, I will roast your ass, nigga. I will roast you. Okay? Take the soul out of your fucking body, nigga, on some real shit. On some real shit. So that's why them niggas stay the fuck away. Keep a distance with that fuck shit, nigga. I ain't the one for that. But anyhow, shout out to everybody that tuned in today. It's been a minute. You know, try to minimize these live streams. I've been hella busy. And you know, I know these niggas been feeling weak because they ain't been having no goddamn content to talk about. Oh, you heard what this nigga Black said in the UGC the other day? Y'all heard what them niggas said? You know, you welcome, nigga. We give you niggas content. Ain't nobody else talking about no shit like that. It's a few small percentage of people talking real boxing talk. But over here, it's the realest boxing talk, nigga. I hate to say that, but I'm looking around. There ain't shit going on out here, bro. I watch a few niggas, you know. I don't watch what you call it, super chat thugs, nigga. I don't watch them niggas. I don't want to hear some fake shit. I want to hear some raw, uncut, real boxing talk. So if you niggas got any recommendations of a nigga who just consistent with the shit, talking real boxing talk, ain't got a narrative and ain't an agenda pusher, recommend them to me so I can watch them. You feel me? Cause these niggas out here putting out bullshit, straight up bullshit content. So I'm bored because these niggas ain't putting up nothing. So if y'all got somebody, my shout out to I gave a rinse today to IF. Let me get it right before I shut it down. IF. Damn, I can't even find his name right now. I think it was IBFP something. So I mean I'm looking for. Even if a nigga got 8 subs, nigga, it don't matter. If he talking real boxing shit, let me know so I can support him, so I can watch the shit. Because that's the thing that a lot of these people do is they see somebody who got a hella amount of subscribers, right? Hell of a lot of subscribers, and they just want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of that because there's so many motherfuckers there. And I don't hate on no fucking body. Go where you go. But me, I want to hear real shit. I bang true media. I want to hear the truth. You talking about whatever content you talking about, I want to deal with the truth, nigga. Not a lie. I don't like fake fuck niggas. I don't like fake fuck niggas. That's why I done cut a lot of niggas off, bro. A lot. Cause some niggas is, you know, they're here to profit off the lies, nigga. They profit off the lies and creating a narrative. You know, these niggas are trying to control niggas' minds through media by putting up some fake ass false shit. And I don't fuck with you niggas, bro. Y'all some sellout ass niggas. These are the sellout ass niggas that try to create a fucking false narrative. You're using your platform to control the way people think and make a nigga believe something that's a fucking lie. And you know it's a lie before you publish the shit. You know, you niggas sell your soul for super chat donation money. And you niggas want to get mad at Black and UDC because we gonna tell the truth about the shit. Fake ass niggas. Yeah, thank you, Boxing Monster. IBFP. I'm gonna check them out. I'm definitely gonna check them out. You know, Boxing Monster says, yeah, he was tripping and made the UDC look like trolls. Yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing too, man. Like, that's my only knock on maybe other groups that may have like a large group, like maybe they don't have a certain structure or order. Like, don't have these niggas out here misrepresenting you, man. Like, there's a lot of solid guys, you know, even guys I've had disagreements with in the past, but sometimes they'll have people misrepresenting them. I'm like, why you letting these fuck niggas represent you? Like, nigga, come on now. You wouldn't even say no silly ass shit like that, you know, or you wouldn't even, you're not even a troll. So why would you allow trolls to misrepresent you? You know, UDC is a no troll zone. Trolls come here, they can say whatever they want to say in the chat. But I'm talking about niggas that's rock with the UDC clique. Oh no. We don't do that trolling ass shit. So I don't give a fuck about that nigga being mad because I kicked his ass to the curb because I told his ass stop with that trolling ass shit. Even if it's a nigga that says shit about the UDC, I don't give a fuck. You niggas ain't gotta go over there trying to make us look good in the presence of somebody else. Like, that shit is whack, bro. We already hot, nigga. We speaking that real shit. We got the realest boxing talk. So why the fuck I care to go and prove a point to a nigga who gonna just disagree anyway? Mouthpiece boxing? Oh, he from Cali? Okay, I'll check him out too. Samuel Shaw says, Nuke, Unbiased, and Red Glove all sound like the same dude. A lot of people say Unbiased and Red Glove sound alike. I mean, I know them, so I mean, I can tell the difference. They sound different to me. But salute to Unbiased and LTBA for coming on. Salute to all my other brothers in the UDC clique. And even the ones catching the playback. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know, appreciate the watch time. And this is just free smoke, nigga. We don't, you know, we ain't getting paid for this. We ain't begging for, you know, super chats and bullshit. This shit ain't even monetized. This channel ain't monetized. That's why I switched my boxing shit to this channel. Cause I ain't trying to get, I don't even need to get paid for this shit. Nigga, I love to sport a boxing. I love to just talk this real shit, you know. So these other niggas, if they cut off super chat tomorrow, these channels is done. They ain't putting up shit. Trust me. A lot of these niggas, if super chat go away, a lot of these niggas will probably never even do another video on boxing. If they said, you know what, super chat is only available for hockey, these niggas gonna be out here doing hockey videos, super chatting it up. So just saying. That's all I got, man. It's your boy Black Horseman.